Y'all ain't never seen that video before?
Nah, them niggas was wrong.
Yo.
Lex was 12.
Listen, when I came to grad.
Hey, you want 2000?
No, I'm not ready to
What?
That is
Hey, you want like 2000? Nah, you want 98.
Yo, what's going on, man? This is another episode of In the Cut Live, man. Today we're going to be talking about green flags, but first we want to get to the beauty. The beauty standards that we consider to be beauty standards today, man. We're going to get to it in depth. We got the homie on the building, man. What's the name? Where you from? She going to help us out tonight with this topic, man.
Are you looking at me?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. What's up, y'all? It's Melodic D here in San Diego, California, and I'm at In the Cut Live with all these beautiful brown-skinned melanin people, and we're here to talk about beauty. So what's up? Let's talk about it.
good.
Where you from, cuz?
Originally,
Yeah.
No.
Long Beach.
Okay, Long Beach. I fucks with Long Beach.
Ain't Snoop Dogg Long Beach?
Long Beach, California, but was raised in San Diego, California. And, you know, I've been here on my game, on my hustling stuff, you know. I've climbed up the ladder, corporate ladder, and also have my side business. But I definitely have beauty all in me, and I have a business called the Black Beauty Pop-Up. Check it out on Instagram. And we pop up everywhere.
That's what's up. And can you describe to us what Black Beauty Pop-Up is about?
So the Black Beauty Pop-Up, I saw a need in the market for just products for Black beauty, Black people, you know? And I fulfilled that need. And so the Black Beauty Pop-Up is essentially a traveling beauty supply store. So we go to different locations. We pop up at festivals. Something in the Water was, you know, a big one. And, you know, a lot of different Essence Festival is on the map, you know. And, you know, what we do is we pop up and we sell products and we educate people on Black beauty. Okay. And just to love yourself, you know, inside and out. And it touches people beyond our skin. So it's like, you know, our allies, people who love Black culture, you know, and just want to be a part of something greater. So that's what the Black Beauty Pop-Up is all about.
I feel that. Well, today helping us out, man, we're going to have Deanna back in the building. What's up, Deanna?
Hey, Marty.
Man, you enjoy yourself, Ashley?
Oh, yeah.
You ready to go there?
Yes.
Let's do it. Hey, joining her over there is my boy, Favo, man. What's happening? That's good.
It's your country cousin Famo. Shout out to the SIP. Shout out to the folks in San Diego.
Cool ass.
I'm high, so you know it's
Cool.
Joey back with us, man. What up, Joe?
What's up, bitch ass nigga?
Man,
Right? Start off.
Hey,
Start
you
off.
really already know who it is. Bitch is your favorite Florida man. You did Duval County in this bitch.
syrup sandwich eating ass nigga, man.
Duval County in this
Right.
bitch. 'Cause
Side
niggas had
eye.
shit to say,
Bombastic.
so, you know what I'm saying?
Side eye.
Actually, Lexus with me today.
Yeah, but I can't call her bitch ass nigga.
Lex
Called
City.
you a
Hey,
syrup
Tori
sandwich.
couldn't be with us tonight, so I got Lexus. Lex gonna co-host with us tonight, man. What up, Lex?
Hello, everyone.
Oh, hey, shining in the
Happy to
bitch.
be back.
Happy to be back.
So today we're gonna talk about beauty, man. And the topic we had from Producer Black, shout out to Producer Black in the building. He wanted to talk about the beauty standards and who set these beauty standards. So to y'all, let me ask y'all a question, man. Who is somebody that y'all consider to be like the standard of beauty? Joe, you want to answer that question?
Yes.
Who is that?
I would say, and don't get me wrong,
Okay.
Issa Rae.
I like that.
Issa Rae to me is so. One of my Beyonce is one of the most beautiful women that I ever seen in my life. But next to her, goddamn it, Issa Rae, and I just love that that not too much look.
I love that. Yeah.
As in like motherfucker that just pretty in they self, and that's like one of the things that attracted me to my fiance, that she just naturally looked like that. You know what I'm saying? So like Issa Rae, out of all the celebrities, is one of the women that like I fuck with the most because she's really like pretty. Her hair's pretty, her teeth pretty, she talk pretty. She
Right.
just,
And she's so Black.
and she talk pretty. She talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause she could go from oh my god to like bitch. Yeah, I like that.
Right.
I like that. Give me some of that.
She's versatile.
And she got all her teeth. I like that.
And she got all her teeth.
So anybody else? Who do you feel like when you hear the word beautiful? Like, what is the person that comes in your head?
Ooh, for the younger generation, Yara Shahidi.
I think so too. Yeah.
Period.
Yeah,
Like
my son
she's
love
a
her.
powerhouse. I love how
You
she
said who?
rocked Yara Shahidi.
Do that.
She was on
Blackish.
Blackish,
Oh.
Grownish. Come on, sequel. You know, and I definitely think she carries that weight and that power and that confidence. you
Okay.
know,
I'll
that's-
take it back. I'll take it back. Since everybody say
She gonna say Shaka
Monroe,
Khan.
and I'm not with that. I'll
Okay.
say Dorothy.
Dorothy.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking that the other day too. 'Cause
Oh,
Wait,
somebody was
Dorothy
like-
Dandridge?
Yeah, because
Yes.
somebody was like, was our ancestors fine? Who was I talking
Yes.
about? Somebody said, was our ancestors fine? And I was
Yeah.
like, have you ever seen Dorothy Dandridge?
Right? Yeah.
I'm like,
Seriously.
what?
Even
She had
Eartha
3 million
Kitt
followers on
too.
Instagram.
Eartha Kitt.
Eartha Kitt was hard back
Yes.
Hey, that's a good question.
Yeah.
So I want
Eartha
to see
Kitt.
the finest ancestors we got.
I don't know.
Yo, like a whole lineup.
Like I want to see
It's
the
a
lineup of, like who's the baddest bitch on the
I bet it was some
plantation?
fine slaves.
What's the baddest bitch on the plantation? I
Oh,
don't know
wow.
Everything. I bet it was some fine slaves.
Hey, you
Cause
know,
somebody throw Harry
Oh,
Tubman
yeah.
on mine.
hey,
somebody
they,
did.
you know what it was crazy too? Is because they I hate to say the word breeding, but they did breed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A comfort girl was a thing. You know what I mean? If y'all don't know,
Rosa
what
Parks
definition-
was cute too.
Elaborate,
Rosa
please.
Parks
a
had-
comfort
Rosa
girl.
Parks wasn't no slave, nigga.
She was, but she was from back in the day, so she's one of our ancestors.
She was civil rights fine, bro.
So
Oh
a
my
comfort girl basically was the. Have y'all ever seen Django?
Yeah.
You remember the black girl,
Yeah.
the pretty black girl?
That one that was looking up, looking down on
Who was
business.
with him all the time?
Yeah.
That was his comfort girl.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And that
that's
was
why I
gonna be
said
his wife,
Some of
speaking
our
that
black
German,
women
too.
actually have comfort girl mentalities, but we'll talk about that another time. But,
nigga
but I
trying
was
to get us
thinking
blocked.
about, y'all said slaves, that's funny. But I
Wow.
was thinking about Janelle Monáe.
Yes,
Period.
that's
So,
my
like,
favorite.
Can you see her like?
I named my
as
dog
like,
after her.
out there like struggling, you'd be like,
You seen
No.
that movie? You seen that movie she was in when she was
Jill
a slave?
Scott.
Yeah.
No.
Jill Scott.
Have y'all saw the
too.
recent video of her
Oh, yeah.
performing with the
Yeah, man, that took me away.
Miguela? Oh,
Yeah,
she's
she
one
had
of
the
my
cheeks out.
girls.
She be
I'll
shining.
put her
Janelle
up
Monáe
there.
is fine.
Janelle Monáe
Yeah.
now too, that she's like blossomed into this
Yes.
like new woman. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
I love
When
her
I think
look.
of beauty and I think of like somebody that's just beautiful to
Yeah.
me, Jasmine Sullivan.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely
Yes.
amazing.
I was
Yes.
just thinking of
Even
Jasmine
before
Sullivan.
she like lost all that weight and stuff. Like,
And
when she
Ari
was- when she
Lennox.
was bigger, Jasmine-
Ari Lennox
Still
is the big
beautiful.
one too.
That woman
Yes.
is absolutely beautiful, and she can sing, bro. What's up?
This right. What actually makes her beautiful? What makes these people beautiful
Yeah.
to us?
So I always tell people it's always visual 1st. You know, like attraction is always visual first. So it's
What you're attracted to.
yeah. So you gon' you like what you like. It's like people, everybody has a preference on what they like and what they want to
Yep.
see. Just like I said, Jasmine Sullivan, even before she lost all the weight, she was still beautiful to me.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
She was bigger when she was smaller. You feel me?
And she can sing.
And she can sing her ass off.
Right.
That's just a
That's
plus.
why that clip always goes viral when she's on that stage doing, what is it, Dorothy? What is it, Dorothy from The Wiz or?
Oh,
whatever,
yes.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So-
Skin stand up.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's always
it does.
visual first. So
It is.
whatever you like to see, whether it's a light skinned chick, whether it's a dark skinned chick, whether she tall, short, thick, skinny,
Yep.
it's whatever it is that you like to see personally that defines
It's your beauty.
Yeah, that defines your beauty. Now you might like it all. You might think everybody.
That's why they said the
Right.
beholder in the eye of the beholder.
Exactly.
Because
Yeah.
to be fair, I got different standards of what I preferences of what I like based on race.
Okay.
Okay.
Like,
Oh no, I just like black
like what I
women.
look
Yeah,
for in a
I'm
black
with
woman, I'm
that.
not
I
gonna look
just
for in a
like
white
black
woman.
men.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? What I look for in a white woman, I'm not gonna be looking for in an Asian woman. Like
Nah, I do find
Like, I
redhead
like-
white
I
women
like-
to be pretty though.
the kind of white women I like, if I was,
Okay,
when I did long
time ago. Yeah, you
time ago.
Bless the people.
Long, I ain't been with a white woman in a long time. But if I was like, I ain't never dated one neither. But like,
Okay.
I don't, you know.
Okay.
we know.
He
I
said-
just, cause I want y'all to understand, cause I see y'all looking at me like I can't believe he was with, you know what I'm saying?
You ain't hold hands.
Yeah, we hold hands.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? But we barely even like, yeah. But like them little blonde hair, like real like
Give me a celebrity.
what's the bitch name?
Okay, here we
Goddamn
Here we
Come
go.
on.
Right.
J Lo.
Right.
Not J Lo. Angelina Jolie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful.
Her lips.
She a pretty white woman.
Yeah, she got some black people lips.
She good.
too.
I like redhead white women.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
ask you this, Alexis. Who do you feel like when you see them? Like, who's the person that stands out to you? I say the word beautiful. You think boom.
That's hard. That's really hard for me because, like he was saying, it can look like so many different things.
Okay.
Like, so I also feel like it's the way someone carries themselves.
Okay, I want to get into that next too, though.
So that's hard. When you're saying Jasmine Sullivan, I was feeling that.
But when
It's
you-
hard.
But when you think
Hotels?
beauty, what do you think?
feel like-
Like,
Who was the most beautiful person you think you ever seen in your life?
or celebrity?
Oh, that's so nice. I know you about to say me.
I can see that. let me show y'all.
All
Let me
encompassing.
explain to y'all the word, because I personally think it's a difference when somebody say, "Oh, she fine," or "She gorgeous," or "She beautiful."
Oh, yeah.
Like I think it's
Yeah.
levels to
It's
it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So beautiful. I'm finna give y'all the Webster Dictionary of beautiful. It's a combination of qualities such as shape, color. We're gonna get into that. Or form that pleases the aesthetic senses, especially sight. So that's what beauty is.
Megan Thee
Okay.
The
Stallion.
definition of beauty.
I-
So when people be like, "Oh,"
You talking about Megan Thee Stallion?
no, because
Boy, Megan Thee Stallion.
no, because seriously, when people say, "Oh, it's the way they carry themselves and shit like that," I know
Yeah.
what you're saying. It's a deeper level
I
than
would
it.
Angela
say
Bassett.
then my answer would be Erica
fold.
Badu.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
Like the legend says, you look into her eyes and
Yes.
you fall in love.
Mm-hmm.
I would
Yes.
say Erica Badu by the way that she looks, carry herself like
aura.
she is art.
Now,
Yeah.
let me say something. You said especially the sight,
Yes.
right? So my thing is this. Now, women change their looks every day. It could be an everyday thing because
Yeah.
women at that level have to continuously appeal to the person that they're appealing to, right?
to evolve.
So Megan, you said Megan Thee Stallion. So this new hair, right? Like, it just makes her look so beautiful and organic and natural and just in her shit. And she just came out of that Tory Lane situation. We ain't gonna get into that. But, you know, people want to hear what she has to say because of what happened. But she's also coming out with it's not just the visual, but it's also the physical, how she carries herself after this
Because that
situation.
first, when she did that first pitch, I said, God damn.
Woo!
Fuck Tory
I
Lane.
would have been the hood
I don't give a fuck about that nigga.
I believe any word she said.
Goddamn thing. You shot her, nigga. The fuck? I said the cameraman, whoever the cameraman was,
Yes, sir. He captured.
needs a promotion.
He captured.
Deviate from the booty whatsoever. I didn't even see the pitch, but I saw the booty.
Right?
So do y'all feel like somebody, the way you say somebody carry themselves, right? I agree with that because I was thinking about Janelle Monáe, right? And I ain't never seen her on no scandals or like when you think about it, she's beautiful. You know what I mean? And beautiful to me kind of is like you said, art. Somebody said the word art, and that's what I feel like it is. It's almost like art in motion. You know what I'm saying? That's what beauty to me is when I see it. You know what I mean?
feel
But
that.
like when I heard the word gorgeous, I think of like Halle Berry. Right, because to me it's
think-
like a combination of beauty and softness.
I
You know what I'm
think
saying?
pretty.
To somebody that's gorgeous.
I don't think Halle Berry gorgeous though.
Me.
Yeah.
Halle Berry gorgeous.
I don't
You know who I think is gorgeous?
I think
she is
You know
gorgeous.
who I think is gorgeous?
Agree,
You know what I'm saying,
because
though?
It's a
I think
it's a
Nia
taste.
Long
It's
is
a- yeah,
gorgeous.
It's like, whoa.
Like you
Yeah,
can't
long.
hug her too hard. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna tell you who I think gorgeous.
yeah.
What's
You
the
with
lady
this
name?
Uncle snapping
Yeah,
shit.
you don't even know the name.
She sang the Jill Scott. Jill Scott.
Absolutely.
Okay.
This guy is beautiful.
I say Nia Long too.
And it's
yes.
just how she talked. She talked like you. She seduced me when she talked.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I think she
Well,
seduced everybody when she did
And
that
then when she
thing
did
with
that
her
microphone
mouth.
thing.
Yeah.
That-
That's what you niggas know.
Right? For
I'm
real.
gonna tell you now.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen nobody. I ain't never seen nobody make love to a microphone like that.
Between her and Glorilla, I'm a fold. I
Glorilla.
don't know why I think Glorilla's so fucking pretty.
That's dope.
That's different.
I think everything
went-
about Glorilla is fucking pretty.
Never
Even
heard
how she
that
talk.
Hey, that's how I feel about Sukiana.
Oh yeah.
Man, I like me some Sukiana.
I like
bro.
Suki.
You
I like
niggas be
Suki.
having
I like
y'all mind.
I like Suki
Y'all
too.
be seeing something happening.
She a freak.
I love Suki.
I like her
Oh my
too.
god.
I hate that she
Hey,
did
but-
something to her body, but I like her.
Aesthetically, you feel me?
Okay.
I
In
like the way
realness,
she
in
looked.
Yeah.
realness.
Yeah.
Because
Right,
when
right.
she did that Jason Lee interview, she was real.
Yeah.
She was.
She was like, here's what it
Look
is.
good.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
I love Suki.
Try
Sexy
me.
red, she hard too.
So that's what I'm thinking
I
about.
got a little special
when we
place for
think about
ratchet
beauty and
women,
what we think is beautiful, because I know women that are attractive, but they not pretty to me because I know them. You know what I'm saying? I know how ugly they are. So like, Like when you ever hear somebody like, for every
wow.
fine woman, there's a nigga that's tired of fucking us. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ever heard that before?
No.
No, like that's some old. You ever listen to
Wait,
some southern
say-
shit? That's some southern
Wait,
shit.
what you say?
No, for every fine woman, there's a nigga that's tired of fucking her because sometimes
shit.
it'll be a woman that's
Never heard of
beautiful and
that. I
you
like
just
that.
Like okay, so like for instance, like one of my exes, really pretty girl. But I know how ugly of a person she is. So when she come in the room, niggas be like, damn, nigga, that's your ex. I'll be like, yeah, you can have her. You know what I'm saying?
You can
Good
fucking
luck.
have her.
You know what I mean? She's ugly to me. And when I see her, when she's
Yeah.
talk and everything like that, everything she says to me is like,
Yeah.
there's no beauty in that at all because I know
can
what's
see that.
behind that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen that before in a
Wow.
woman.
I done seen that
Okay.
plenty of times.
I've seen that in
I've
a
seen
man
a woman
too.
that's beautiful on the outside,
Yeah.
but when you get to know her, and it's so unattractive
Yeah.
to get to know her because she's just one of the meanest people you
Yeah,
could ever meet
man.
in your life. And it's like, damn, why are you like this? You are too beautiful to have this dark spirit about you. Like,
Ugly
who
bitch.
made you? Who did something to you? Like, what happened?
Bitch be angry
Yep.
as fuck.
Fix yourself.
All right,
can say
don't
that
get
about-
caught up in trauma bonding, okay?
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
do it.
Yes,
Don't do it.
it
There's some ugly ass
is.
niggas spiritually in this bitch.
Hey, that's a
I ain't
fact.
gonna hold you.
That's a fact.
As a former ugly ass nigga spiritually,
Oh wow.
let me tell you, bro, because I can say I'm pretty fucking sexy.
Okay.
But I can also tell you that like,
wild.
there's a point in time.
The
in my-
confidence is so
No,
high.
I'm dead ass. Like I don't know
And
if
as
y'all-
you should.
I don't know if y'all like notice, but like I'm really fucking attractive. But my thing is, I used to be ain't shit like real bad, real bad. After my first wife,
Yeah.
I was one shit. Like don't would you? I'm out here to hurt bitches' feelings on purpose.
Damn, that's deep.
I used to tell bitches like on purpose. I used to tell
Baby, I
women
like
like
you, bro.
I'm not shit, and you for the sit here try to change me. I'm gonna hurt your feelings.
Wow.
I mean, they should appreciate the honesty at least.
Yeah,
Right.
But you know
exactly.
bitches don't want to listen. I can make him
It
different.
be some bullshit, dog. Like
Yeah.
just because you tell somebody the truth, don't mean they
They
gonna
do.
appreciate it.
I mean,
They
they
never
ain't got to.
appreciate
At least
the
I
truth.
told you the truth. You ain't got to appreciate it.
You know what? No, because you know what? I told my Beyonce I never lie to her. The one time.
That was a lie.
Yeah, that was a lie there.
That wasn't the truth, nigga.
The
Yes.
one time I was honest with her, I said, you know what? You fucking annoying. And that was 2 years ago. This bitch still remind me that shit every fucking time. I'm like,
I'm fucking enjoying
it's
it.
right.
Right.
As soon as I say,
You already know.
Oh, let me stop before you call me fucking annoying again. I'm like, see, that's the shit that
My
you
wife
know.
asked me one time, do she get on my nerves? And I told her, hell yes. Yes, you
Your
do.
girl
He
gonna
was
get on your
honest.
nerves,
God,
bro.
sometimes, yes, you do get on my goddamn nerves.
So with that being said, I want to ask y'all this question: do you think beauty can fade in a person? Like I know you're talking about personalities, right? So like, I know people who are together and they've been together for a long time, and to that person, that's the finest person in the world to them. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think that happens through time, or like it can go one way or the other?
It
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Cause she can get big as a motherfucking house, nigga.
And
Or
what-
this nigga could turn into a boulder his goddamn self.
I know.
And you may not be physically beautiful, but you could be
Yeah.
mentally
But
and
to that
spiritually
person, they
beautiful.
might be physically beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it
You know
could
what I'm
be the other
saying?
way
Yeah,
around.
or you may be a boulder.
Everybody
like
beautiful.
one.
Beauty is different.
No, you may just be a
But
pretty boulder.
the person you met in the beginning, if the change is physical, you feel me? Then what was, like we say, as far as beauty is concerned, what was aesthetically pleasing to them at first may not be aesthetically pleasing to them now. Yes, your
Yeah.
spirit may be good, your heart may be good, but it may not be aesthetically pleasing to them based off of what they saw at first. And I understand that. Do I think that's a reason to leave somebody? No.
I get it.
Because it's physical, it's superficial. They can fix that. You
superficial,
feel me? They could go to the gym. You could go to the gym with them.
The bitches
You
be
feel me?
losing
You
weight.
Yeah.
You can
And
help them
one
get back to
BBL
where
and a gym
unless
session
she
is over with
unless
for
she
your
just
ass.
say like this how I want to be, this what I want to do, this how I want to look. Blah blah blah. I ain't trying
It
to
is
lose no
what it
weight. I ain't
is.
trying. And then it's like, all right, baby. Like
I just told my
if
wife.
it's a health concern, nigga, then it's like, all right, baby.
That's
you
what
know.
Yeah.
people get lost in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
If
saying?
it's a health
Sometimes that
concern,
shit
then I'm
ain't
like,
healthy.
all right,
I told my
baby,
old
you need
lady,
to do
like, I want
something.
you to go to the gym and work out to be healthy, because you don't want me out here in these streets being no sugar daddy. So you need to live.
So you need to live.
I remember I was with this guy that I had reconnected with after high school. I haven't seen him in like 10 years, right? And he was like
you missed
that,
that nigga.
like the love is for a barber. He was like that for the gym. You
Oh,
know what
wow,
I'm saying?
okay.
So it was real tight.
That's loyal,
okay, in
yeah.
the streets.
That's
Like
deep.
I
So
got
y'all
you
broke
at
up.
8 p.m. It's scheduled. We're talking for a good 10, 20 minutes. Okay, that's it. So, you know, like I see that now and I'm like, it motivated me to get back in the gym because I was just like here he is like working on his physical and he's so encouraged about it and you know, it's beauty to him to see like his woman, you know, be on the same path and achieve like, you know, that those body goals or whatever and feel that same feeling. So like, you know, I feel that with the, you know.
And it's funny you brought up the working out thing, right? When I moved to California, one thing I noticed was like the people are beautiful. You know what I mean? I'm saying it with the quotes because like people really take care of themselves out here. I'm from St. Louis and like when I go home and like a lot of people thick as hell. You know what I'm saying? Just thick as shit. Everywhere you go, you're like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? So that's the first thing I noticed when I land. I'm talking about walking through the airport.
Nigga, I'm from the most obese state in the country, nigga. Like, it ain't nothing but big people in
But
Mississippi.
people are learning. You know what I'm saying? The health conscious shit is kind of getting there. But if you remember, California always been progressive. Like when it comes to health conscious people and shit. So like.
Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself, like, y'all live here because everybody in here, I think, is an implant, right? Kinda, sort of. Do y'all? You not from here, right? You from Chicago. Did you ever feel the pressure, like looking at the people here?
Moving to California in general from Chicago is a big culture shock.
Yeah.
Even though I came out here when I was younger, I was probably like only 9. But moving from a Midwest state to Hollywood, because I moved from Chicago to Los Angeles. Oh my God, it was just, it felt like everybody was a movie star. Like girls were like, they had their hair done, their nails done, like at the age of 10 and 12. And I was like, my mom still had me in little pigtails and barrettes. I'm like, what the hell? So yes, it was, you can say that it's really about beauty. It's almost like a Miami or something like
Miami,
that. It's about, you know, a beauty
How did that
standard.
make you feel?
Oh, I had to change up.
Okay.
Not me.
I had to really, really change up. But I changed up in a way that it made me love fashion.
Okay.
It made me love different stuff about it. It showed me a different way because I was also in the era of the 90s when it was TLC, when it was Crisscross, when it was Yo-Yo and Ice Cube. So everybody had a look with the bamboo earrings and all that. So people were doing that in Chicago, but it was more like fashion it was different. So I can say that it molded me. It did.
I'm gonna look like me. You feel me?
Oh, wow.
Cause me, this look here, get bitches.
But you came out here when you was old, though.
Okay.
You already established
Yeah,
something.
bitches. No. I look totally different in Florida than I do here. That's the funny part. Niggas say I moved out here and got more Florida.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah, you do look very Florida at this
I
point.
got more Florida when I came out here. I had less tattoos. I ain't had locks. I didn't have a full mouthful of girl. I only had the bottoms. And then out here, I just embrace who the fuck I am, where I'm from. Because it's like, me looking like this, like, makes me feel like I'm closer to home in a sense. Because it's not too many people out here that look at me.
like that.
So, like, when I go home, everybody got a grill. Nobody give a fuck about your grill, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't, oh, my shit was glaring. Now I can't see. But when I go home, it's not the same. But out here, niggas be hit because, you know, bitches, I look like niggas they see on TV.
They know you're not from here.
Yeah, they know he ain't from here.
That brings up a good point, though. So, do you think that the beauty standards are different here versus maybe like on the East Coast or the South?
Yeah.
Almost different.
Yeah.
Because you back home,
You in
niggas
Mississippi?
don't hurt themselves.
Oh my goodness! What?
Who that?
You in Mississippi? Oh, niggas gonna go crazy. If I pull up, hey, listen. If I pull up to my auntie crib,
They gonna be like, who?
what? I pull up to my auntie crib and she pull up. She get out the back seat when I pull up at my auntie spot. All my cousins, all they homeboys, gonna come driving down the street talking about Fabo got some kind of light skinned girl.
That's all I'm about to
in the
say
back.
because she's light skinned.
Fabo got some light.
It's all
Bro came back from California.
Hey,
with his
he got the
thick
little
light
bitty.
skin
Hey,
joint.
everything. He got the little bitty, thick, light skin joint.
Oh my goodness.
Everything.
You open up the pearly gates.
Hey, as soon as she open the door, it's gonna be a nigga at the door with his hand out, like, let me help you.
See, and that's so that's a good
They
thing.
be like, cuz. They be like, cuz, they you. I'm like, nah, they you. They be like,
Hey, straight up. Hey, that's the first thing they gonna ask. They gonna be like, hey, bro, that's you?
nah, they ain't me. That's
Like,
my
nah, bro,
homegirl.
that's my homegirl, straight up.
She straight? Yeah, she go ahead and talk to her.
So that brings that back to how to date in different states because you go to any other state, they own us black women. Out here,
Most definitely.
yeah, it's like you gotta pick and choose.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But you gotta
I
pick
know
and
some-
choose.
I
though.
know some niggas that's gonna ram down on you immediately.
But I'm just no. But I'm just
say you 40, nigga. That's a plus to us, nigga. That means no bullshit.
Oh yeah. I'm on your top. Come here,
Hey, bro,
sweetheart.
I used to date older women simply because when I was in the military, I used to date older women simply because I got my shit together and I know she got
I
her
know
shit
you
together.
got your shit together.
Right.
I ain't gotta teach her how to be no lady. She know how to be a lady. That's a woman. That's a
that
grown
makes us
ass
feel
lady.
good. That means that we need to probably go to these states then, because out here it's hard out here.
If I ain't have my shit
It's
together, I
hard.
wouldn't even look her goddamn way.
Hey, but it ain't so much different for guys either. You know what I'm saying? Because like I done got like thicker since I ain't gonna say thicker.
They ain't got thick.
Husky, bro. We got
He said I got thicker.
Look, real nigga, I got husky, nigga. Yeah, like,
I ain't thick, I'm husky.
nigga can't say I'm thick, nigga. I'm husky, nigga. No, I done gained some weight since the pandemic and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I noticed that the attention has gone down quite a bit. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think that I do think that like the dudes out here do take better care of themselves too. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like where we from. Nigga, you are what you are. You know, you gonna give it up and come out this shirt. It was all about the pockets. You know what I mean? Out here, you can be a pretty boy bum, and a woman will be like, okay. You know what I'm saying?
Everything, they'll let you stay with them.
Yeah, hell
But
no.
like,
Everything.
Not
but
over
like,
here.
yeah, I know.
They give you
Not
a
over
key
here.
just because you look good on everything.
So I noticed in the definition of beauty, the word said, hey, shout out to Tay in the building, man. Who could Tay in the back, man?
Right.
Whole popcorn crew in the building back
You
there,
know,
man.
gathering
chilling.
back that thing.
So in the definition of beauty, it said comma color. That's in the definition of beauty. So when it comes to color, do y'all see differences? Like we was talking about different states, right? So do y'all see that from state to state too,
Oh,
where
yes.
the color of a black person? Let's stick to black people for a second. Like the color to a black person. Like if you more dark skinned or light skinned or whatever, do you think that affects?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? What beauty is to somebody.
I'm attracted to really dark skinned women.
Like Tika?
No, like
Tick or something?
motherfucking the lady from Woman King.
Oh yeah.
That dark.
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah, yeah.
I love like a dark, even dark skin.
You think that's a Florida thing?
No, I think because like everybody in my life is dark skinned.
Okay.
Like
Oh,
you know
that's
what
a
I'm
beautiful
saying?
thing because men
My
usually don't
sisters-
think like
Dark as fuck.
I
You
love
know what I'm
chocolate
saying? So it's like
yeah.
I just think like this that motherfucker being in hell. That dark, even skin, I like that even cream. When
Put a little baby
put a little
oil on it,
lotion
let's
on
talk
her.
about it. Yeah, but
You know what I'm saying? And she's shining and show like, God
yeah.
damn.
It look goddess.
So I think that's my preference. Now, my fiance happen to be a little brown skin.
Why you
But
say it like you was disappointed?
it's not disappointing, but I'm attracted to dark skin, but like even skin tones,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
is attractive to me
I
too.
feel
So
that
like
too.
a light skinned woman that's like even with that same tone, I think that's very pretty as
Maya.
well.
Cause I had her post on my
Oh,
wall,
yeah.
and I remember seeing her skin. I used to be like, damn. Cause I'm attracted to brown skin women for some reason. I always
Issa
like
Rae's
like
skin is
Regina
impeccable.
Hall and Megan Good and shit like that. All my crushes like brown skin women for some reason. But do y'all think y'all from Chicago and Mississippi, right? So where y'all from? Do y'all see any differences in like the color of like people dating?
Well, yeah. Well, I can't really talk on Chicago because I'm mainly from here. I've been over here over 20-something years. So
Damn.
for
Go ahead, my bad. I'm sorry.
so for me,
Cali in this bitch.
I do see that it is a different preference out here. Like out here, men like mixed looking, light skinned girls.
Them high yellow niggas.
Yeah, no, a lot of black men out here, and it's hard. Like I feel that I'm a brown skinned woman. Don't try to say anything. I'm brown.
You dark.
Yes, ma'am.
Kind of
Yes.
dark.
Yes, ma'am.
No, I'm brown.
You
No,
brown.
She
you-
light skinned.
Nah,
Keisha Cole is
you
like
dark
her.
skinned, cuz.
Her.
You look, you
I
look
love
dark.
that.
Keisha
side.
Cole is
Thank you.
brown too. She's just a
Yeah,
different
but,
shade.
But see, and we'll say different shades.
Yeah.
Yes. So for me, I feel that it would be harder. Like if me and her go out, men are gonna always go for her first because she's a lighter skinned woman, and we in Cali.
And she got a big ass
And we
head.
in Cali.
In California,
Yeah,
most
Cali,
In
okay,
Cali.
Not true.
And she,
That's in the
and
center.
she got a
Yeah,
big
but
ass.
we in Cali.
And she got a big ass head. Got a gravitational pull.
That is honestly
So men go
out
for
there.
women that are mixed looking, light skinned women.
Hater.
I think that's a part of their culture out here, though.
Yeah, and
Yes.
it's a lot of
It's-
influenced
it's
by
so-
the
It's-
music.
it is.
It's so I feel like
influenced
it's
by
so
the music a lot.
Georgia, I had.
It's so mixed out
it's
here.
different.
You feel me? As far as the black and Latino culture that's out
Yeah.
here, it's so mixed that it's like either you black or you Mexican, or you a mix of the two. So
Yes.
you
standard in
I
San
wouldn't say a
Diego.
standard. It's
I
just
feel like the beauty standard is
preference
I feel like
they
that's
have.
in California.
It's white.
Okay.
I feel like that's
It's
in
not even-
California. The lighter
white?
complexion,
Yeah.
the lighter complexion is the most preferred
But
in
it's,
California.
yeah.
It's a lot of dark skinned
Which
niggas
is
in the
white.
South. That's why we
I feel like in the
prominent.
South, bro, in my area of the South, like a light skinned woman will be praised because it's something
Rare.
It's something new. Yeah, you feel
Yeah,
me? It's
it's
something
rare.
different. Like you got yellow bones out there, you got red bones out there, motherfucker. But and if you go to Dallas, it's hella light skinned women in Dallas, bro.
facts, yeah.
If you go
It's
to
everywhere, though.
Houston.
if you go to Houston,
Orleans.
it's hella
Yeah.
light skinned women out there. You feel me? But you also have those other states, like you go to Georgia, it's gonna be some fine ass dark skinned women in Atlanta, bro. I have seen some of the finest dark skinned women.
I went
in
to
Atlanta.
Hooters in Atlanta. I was like,
Mississippi has some
Relax.
of the most beautiful
The
dark
other-
skinned women.
I think black women come in the most
I was
fine.
gonna even ask you,
And then very
like when you're
recent.
talking about color. What is your thoughts on like how, as black people, how colorism plays a part in what we consider to be beauty? You work in the industry, so I want to know what you
Yes.
got to say about that.
Yeah.
Let's
big
hear
time.
This is my highlight right here. Let me go.
Well, okay, so we talk about culture, and I was mentioning earlier that a lot of it has to do with what we consume, right? Like music, what we wear, what we eat, where we eat, all those different things, social media, all those things contribute to, our beauty standards, especially in California. Like, I feel like, I mean, I was born and raised in California, so I feel I lived in LA, for quite some time, and then I moved back here. But even in my experience in LA, like, it was very much so like you had to know the who's who from like taking pieces of culture from different places. So I'm listening to the music that they're listening to. I'm like wearing the clothes that I think that are befitting me. Like, that's why we have this whole body conscious thing and people talking about bodies and confidence in bodies. But I think in terms of like our standards, it really comes from what we consume and what we like, think, eat, breathe every day,
And I agree with her when
So-
she say when it comes to consuming with LA and California in general and San Diego is you have a melting pot. You have different cultures, so we take from these different cultures.
Yeah.
And so with that, you have people that have mixed race and people that are into Mexican, black, white, and when you get so many cultures, people spill over to each other. And so here we're spilling over to each other, but it is harder for black women to find a man that is just into a black woman.
I ain't gonna hold you though. Sometimes back in the day, women used to be, and when I first moved here, like having a grill used to make women be like, oh no, I don't want to fuck with you, unless they understand what cause a lot of women think it's like a fashion thing to wear a grill versus anybody from the South know it's a cultural thing to wear a grill. It's not like I'm just wearing this shit because I think it's cute. Like the fuck.
Yeah.
I'm wearing it because like I grew up watching it. So like,
Oh, you can.
and I had women be like, "Oh, you fine as fuck," but y'all ask me to keep my grill out or don't put my grill in or some shit like that. I'm like, I'm not.
And that's a preference. And preference is preference. We're gonna
Yeah.
talk about preference.
And them
later.
bitches still
Like,
ain't got no niggas.
I mean, I don't never get offended. I don't never get offended if somebody say I'm not their preference. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
Matter of fact, I
You don't like
prefer
me.
that. You know
I
what
know
I mean?
somebody that do that.
There's so many options.
There's so many options.
I ain't gonna cap. One time, I ain't no homo though. This gay nigga told this lady I want his type, and I was offended.
Oh wow.
The fuck you mean, nigga? The fuck you
He like,
mean
I'm
I
trying to
ain't
be
your type,
everybody
nigga?
type.
I'm everybody
Right,
type.
come on, Beyonce.
Man.
The fuck you mean? I was offended for fuck, and I'm like, damn. That's
A good
crazy.
example too of today is so many women are into chocolate man. I have always been into a good dark
You look
chocolate
like a
or
Tyrese
brown
loving
man.
You look like
But back in the days, light skin
That's how I feel
and
about dark
I
skin.
agree.
But
Yeah.
but
Dark skin wasn't in style for a while,
exactly.
bro.
But me,
Y'all was
I
African
can
booty
say,
scratching.
Man,
I can vouch. I can vouch. Ever since I was younger, my auntie used to be like, "You like that little black little boy?" I'd be like, "Yes." Auntie, I do.
I was that little
But
black
now,
little boy.
So many are in. Light skinned guys are not in. And the
Right.
dark skinned guys
You
are.
know
With
what's crazy?
AI and Drake.
I feel like what y'all saying. I feel like what y'all saying has some fluidity to it, but I feel like nah, because when I talk to my partners and all that shit, we love like when I say who's your crush, we talk about who's your crush. You rarely hear a light skinned woman name come up, and I'm not trying to be funny when I say that, and
You
I'm
said
being
light-
serious. And you said the thing about it's hard to find a black man who only like black women. Another thing I be thinking about is like the statistics say that 80-something% of black men who are married to black women.
Where?
I'm being serious.
Not out here in
So
California.
she's speaking based off California.
But
Yeah.
even in California, I'm looking around. All my partners are married to black women. Black,
You are very rare.
black.
Right.
You are
Damn.
very
I'm
rare.
married to a
Yeah.
black woman.
I'm a- so
75%
Very
of the niggas in
rare.
this circle right now, black women.
I know
Yeah.
this.
all my homies married to
All
all my homies married to black women.
It's a first.
My wife is 49% white.
Nigga, she
Ah, you
walking here right now.
stupid. He is
She could have been
stupid.
in Django just like the rest of us. You know what I'm saying?
All my homeboys married to black women too, but I only
That's what I'm saying.
I only hang
Hey,
with black
to be
people.
fair,
My
all
homeboys.
my homeboys is married to black women too.
That's what I mean. So I'm like, see what y'all see.
Very rare.
Now we are.
Like
I'm
3
starting
or
to
4
see it more.
married people.
Now I would.
Yeah.
Now, I know.
I'm glad
my
for
friends
that.
would
I
date
love it.
And fornicate with a white woman or
Okay.
someone outside
Okay.
the race. Even when I was dating, I would date a white woman. Like
I
you
would
be my little
never.
girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? But or it's like get down on one knee. I have never fell in love with anyone but a black woman.
Thank
Okay.
you. I love that.
I-
I've been
I-
trying to
it's-
install that in my son.
It's too much. Like, but I you know, you can throw that little booty back, that little
Yeah.
bone back. You know what I'm saying? But or it's like, you know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah, 'cause that little backbone look. You know, you ever had a malnutrition?
But this is
puppet
a
chicken?
preference.
We're gonna talk about preferences right now
Big
too.
booty like a butter chicken wing.
So we had an episode. We had an episode last year, and I was on here talking about my preference, whatever, being black women. And somebody really got offended. Like it was a woman who wasn't black, and she got offended.
That
and
Mexican
she wrote
girl?
Me. She wrote me and was like, and basically all I was saying was, I'm single now, and I was single then, and I said I miss waking
Damn.
up to a black woman getting ready in the morning. Like I remember my ex waking up, she'd be playing like Erykah Badu and like soul music in the black. You can hear, you can smell her getting her like doing her hair right.
Yes.
Like it's something about that nostalgia. It just makes me feel like home. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
so I was saying that, and that offended somebody. And I was like, okay, you gonna offend? You can't always make people happy. I want to say that because it just happened where this lady was on TV, and this woman asked her, "Would you date a bus driver?"
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I see
And she said, "If he owned the bus," you know what I'm saying? And she catching hella heat for that. And DJ Envy just went in on her like this morning or something.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
I
And
did.
basically was like the
Too.
people that you made feel, and because women are saying now, I want to talk, we switching topics by the way. We're going to talk about preference and this word mediocrity and the bare minimum and shit like that. To say like, I want to accept the bare minimum. You know what I mean? To some people who trying their hardest, that sounds cruel. And people don't get that part. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Good
it's
point.
almost like you're saying it, and that's all people were saying. Like, it's okay to have your preference. If you rather date the nigga that owns the bus, that's okay. But to belittle the man who's driving it is not. You know what I mean? And that's all you got to say. You can have your preferences without knocking some other shit.
Exactly.
That's why
Yeah.
when black
Exactly.
women say, "Oh, if you like white girls, like them, but don't talk shit about us."
Right.
Yes.
It's the same thing for a man who
Thank
has an
you.
average job.
Yes.
If you like rich niggas, go get you a rich nigga. But leave us the fuck out of it. You
Yes.
see what I'm saying?
Don't hate on me.
Agreed.
Don't hate on me because I'm on the back of the motherfucking dump truck making money.
Yes.
My thing
'Cause they
was,
do
I
be
was like,
making
bro, you know what
money.
pissed me off
I'd
the
be
most
glad
about
that
that
she got
shit?
a job.
Okay.
That nigga can't have a job, bro. Like
Yeah.
it used to be a
It's
time like
stupid.
if you was a nigga without no job, all right, nigga, damn nigga, you ain't no job. But a nigga, you know how much a bus driver make? I'll tell you, nigga,
Right.
$37,000 to $57,000 a year. The average American makes $40,000 a year.
My thing is,
Come on
you
now,
can
that's
pay a
17,000
mortgage.
more than the
You
average.
can support us. I don't care what. I don't care if you drive a bus. I don't care if you're a school teacher, a
Okay, if
principal.
you ride the bus, drive the bus, fix the bus.
I do not
nigga.
care. And then and probably is my thing is even if I have money, I don't care
Yeah.
what tax bracket. I love a woman that is like in a high industry and she got a regular man. Or vice versa, a man that is high. I mean, don't get me wrong; it can't be a bum or anything like that. You gotta have
Regular.
something going for
What
you.
we assume when we see that, D? When you see a woman that make a lot more money than her man, what you assume? She got a good man. He probably a good ass
Both.
man.
Now, to be
Yeah.
fair,
Yeah.
to be fair,
But that's what you
let
assume.
me, hey, Ball,
Because how the fuck
Courtney
did she get that nigga unless he was really treating her
Ball.
right? You know what I'm saying?
Marissa makes roughly like $60,000 more than I do.
Jesus. I
She
ain't
makes
say it like that. my
Yeah,
bad.
she makes,
Right.
and I make a healthy amount of money.
I get it, though.
But she makes a lot more money than me. But the thing is, so I guess I'm her regular nigga. Cause
Okay.
like, Some of the shit she be wanting to do, like, you must go swipe with that bitch. Hey,
You swiping babe. You swiping babe.
This one on you?
It gotta be on you.
You trying to take me somewhere?
Depending on what we doing and where we going, I know it's on her.
I love
Right.
that.
You know what I'm saying? But this is how I check my ego. A lot of niggas don't know how to check their ego.
Yeah.
So how I check my ego is mostly like, you may make more money than me, but I'm gonna save you money somehow.
Yeah.
That and also
So, like-
too, you want a man that you could, or a woman that y'all could build.
Yeah,
what about
that's true, too.
building?
And I'm
Like
catching
that's
that
what
slowly.
it's about.
That's what Bro said last week when he said that marriage is not the goal. Marriage is where it starts. When he said that, I actually hit me hard as hell. I was like, damn, nigga, I ain't never
Seriously.
think about that.
That's when I started marriage counseling, bro. I didn't realize I didn't know this heifer until we got in counseling. And counseling been making me grow more as a spouse by the day, because I used to be very like impatient. Like I don't tolerate a lot of bullshit. And I realized with a marriage, like you were saying, lady earlier, your girl getting on your nerves. I had to learn that your girl is gonna get on your nerves. It don't matter how many times you deviate to the next.
Unless you wanna be
she
with
is
your
gonna
boy.
get on your nerves.
Literally.
But it's a certain level of like that getting on your nerves means she care.
Love.
You know what I'm saying? If she always bothering you, so like,
Yeah.
Because when she stopped doing that, then you know it's something wrong.
you know it's over.
Right.
Cause she getting on another nigga
And
nerves.
in some way, y'all gonna always clash. You feel me? It's just you
Yeah.
know, y'all two different people. Y'all
Today's
two different genders, so
Child.
y'all gonna always clash in some type of way. It's just how you deal with it. There.
Child, cause let me tell you, we trying to work through her chastise me. She used to raising niggas. I'm like, you ain't gotta raise me, baby.
Straight up.
You ain't gotta fucking raise me.
You ain't my mom.
You ain't my mama.
That's the thing.
Desiree, did you see the video of the woman with the bus driver situation?
No, I did not.
Okay. So with that being said, I wish you'd have seen it. It would have made the content better. But but I'm telling you what she said.
Okay.
Do you feel like she was wrong in what she said at all? Because a lot of people are coming to her defense saying, well, she deserved black women. Black women are tired of taking the bare
Bare
minimum.
minimum.
You
That's
know
what-
I'm saying?
Right.
That's what
exactly,
fucked me
and
up,
that's
bro.
the
Right,
point.
right.
That's the point. Is that black women are tired of taking the bare. They're tired of carrying the weight.
Okay.
Of the relationships. You know.
Is that what
It's
that
like-
means to you? The bare
that's,
minimum?
That's what it means to me.
Okay.
But not necessarily like what she said. I don't think anything's wrong with what she said. I mean, it's just her truth. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? This is how I feel. I'm tired of being sick and tired, okay? You know, and that's just real. So, I mean, I take that, or I'll take the next woman who's like, I love him to death.
Yeah.
That's, you know, he come home, cook every day, whatever, you know, and that's your relationship, then, you know, it is what it is.
I feel that.
I feel like if you don't want to date the bus driver, nigga, don't date the bus driver.
Right.
You have a choice.
Try to get the nigga that own that
To
motherfucker.
be
See how
fair,
that
some
go
fine
for you.
assholes that drive buses.
See how that go for you. I mean, if that's as far as a preference is concerned, if your preference is the nigga that own the bus and not the nigga that's driving that motherfucker,
Yeah.
try to get the nigga that's owning that bitch. And if you can't get that nigga and you gotta settle for a bus driver, that ain't my fault.
Hey, my uncle is
you
the
shop
bus
for the- at
driver,
least you
he's
shop for the stars.
faithfully married.
And I thought it was ironic because she went on a rant about black women and black men need to, you know, what she was saying was black men need to hold themselves at a higher standard because we're tired of just taking what y'all giving us. You know what I mean? And the ironic part about that was her fiance is white.
Oh,
And the
wow.
crazy-
So DJ Envy kind of called her out about it. You know what I'm saying? Basically was saying, and that she was making people feel small in how she was saying it. Sometimes it ain't what you say, it's how the fuck you say it. You know what I'm saying? And her mother was a bus driver, ironically, too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so
wow.
like, so
Your daddy talked to your ugly ass mama.
How
right.
did that happen?
Yes.
How do you feel about preferences like that woman having, like, you know what I'm saying? What's your take on the whole situation? Did you see the video?
I mean, I would have to see the video to really see the
Okay.
context.
Yeah.
But I mean, she also has to understand that it's systemic. Like, okay, he might be the bus driver, but you don't know if he's trying to get raises in there, giving that to the white man, or like, you know, we're at a disadvantage for many of reasons, including having access to like education. But I also have preferences. There's probably some occupations that I would prefer not to date.
Like what?
But
Oh,
but it
shit.
doesn't have to do with money.
Oh.
Like me, I wouldn't be into like a club promoter.
Okay, I get that. That's
Yeah.
childish.
That's not.
It's just a
Yes.
lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the lifestyle that
but-
come with
but
it.
that doesn't have to do with money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like it would. I don't know. A
The
lot
lifestyle,
more goes
yeah.
into it. Yeah.
I can't date a stripper no more.
You said no more.
Because I was dating a stripper and she was like,
I
"Come
can't
to work
date a
with me,"
drug dealer
and
no
I
more.
came to work and I came to work with her and I just didn't like it. Like you could do the shit, I don't want to see it. But
Okay.
if I gotta physically see a nigga slide a 20 down your ass crack,
What about OnlyFans? If you
said
never tapped into her OnlyFans, could you date a girl that
I dated a girl that did OnlyFans.
You can?
I done it.
I mean, like, would you do it now?
I done
Would
it.
you do it now?
Would I do it now?
Yeah.
Nigga, this was just 2 years ago.
Oh, so that's a yes?
Yeah.
You could have made it that simple.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Right?
If Marissa had an OnlyFans,
OnlyFans is
long as you let me
$12.
guest star on that bitch one time,
Say.
Sweet Dick Joy make an appearance in this bitch. Let me tell you something. I'll drop some dick off on you little
Niggas
OnlyFans.
coming there with a Santa hat on.
Right.
Daddy's
Who
home.
else seen the video?
I did.
Oh, my videos?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh,
Jesus
my
Christ,
bad.
Joey.
I ain't looking at that shit.
No, we didn't see your video.
So yeah, I seen the video.
I seen
Me
it.
too.
So what's y'all take on preferences, man? Like, do y'all think that? Because okay, so this was the point I was making one day. I was like, you can talk shit. Like if I was a black dude who like white girls, right? I heard black women say shit like, you know what I'm saying? You could talk to them, just leave us out of it. You know what I mean? I feel like the same way. You
I
know what I'm
agree.
saying?
Absolutely.
I agree
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
if you like white women, bro, just like your white women and stay
I was
away,
never given a
stay
hard
away
time
from
for
my
dating
black
white women.
Yep.
Cause that's more black women for me. I don't care if a nigga like white women. If you prefer white women, cool.
Do
That's
you
more
think-
black
do you
women for
think
me.
Men have less preferences than women?
No. We actually have more.
Hell no.
You think so?
I feel like we got more.
No, you
But
guys got
simply, women
more.
only care about one or two things.
Would a man date a bus driver?
What you
Yeah,
do for a living.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
A nigga would most definitely date a bus driver.
Yes.
Yes.
I done met some fine ass bus drivers.
Oh yes.
Man.
But
God
a
damn.
nigga don't care. A nigga don't care
It's
what
because
she
my bus
doing
driver
as
from
long
high
as she
school
doing
bought me
something, bro.
Yeah.
A nigga don't care what she doing as long as she doing something.
Shout out to
As
Miss
long as
Cat.
she,
She used to
I
drive
feel like
bus 255 when I was in high school.
I feel like a man would appreciate a woman that hustles no matter what she's hustling.
No matter what
for.
she's doing, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
get
No
what
matter
you're
how she's hustling, you feel me? You can appreciate a hustler.
Cause guess what? If
One of
she
my
work-
best friends, one of my female best friends is one of the definitions of a hustler, and I love her to death because of the way that
She
she
moves,
grinds and
yeah.
she hustles and the
Something
way that
about
she
Get
that.
it.
Something
no
about
matter
that shit.
how she got to get her money, she gonna get her money.
Okay.
I love when a bitch pull up to your house with the bus.
You feel me?
Pull up to my crib, take up about 4
You gonna
parking spaces.
get you gonna get
Whatever
free
that
bus rides. She gonna give you a ticket to the tram. She gonna give you all that. She gonna hook you up.
I'm talking about school bus drivers.
Oh, see, I mean like a city bus driver.
You get them real bitch. You get
yeah,
bitch named Bertha.
yeah.
A male flight attendant? Would you?
Oh yeah.
I was almost a flight attendant.
I wanted to be a
Yeah.
flight attendant.
I was on my final interview for
Then you get the
Airlines to be a
hookup.
flight attendant.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a
We
flight
traveling
attendant, but
together.
I knew my
She
wife
said we
wasn't
traveling.
my wife wasn't gonna have that shit.
Flight miles.
The only
Yes.
reason why I was gonna be a flight attendant was so I could fly back and forth to California for free. But instead of that, I just moved here.
Oh, okay. So I love. Before we go to the next topic, we're gonna switch gears. I want to give a shout out to the sponsors real quick, man. Red Cup Gang in the building, man. Shout out to Red Cup Gang, one of our sponsors. We got Hookah Tay in the building, man. Shout out to High Angle and Dream Radio 619, man. If y'all watching, man, shout out to y'all for sure. So we want to get to our next topic, and the next topic is gonna be entitled "Watch for the Green Flags." And I like this
Green
one. You know what I mean? I get tired of hearing this men versus women shit all the time about ain't nobody shit no more. So what we're going to do
Yeah.
today is we're going to actually ask some questions. We're going to do some dialogue about what to watch for that might be a sign that somebody could be a keeper. You know what I'm saying? The green flags, not the red ones. Because what I'm realizing is this. It's a disease going around where people are actually starting to believe this shit that ain't nobody out here for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
That's not true. You know what I mean? If you hearing me, it's not true, okay? It's somebody out here for everybody.
Yes.
I mean, I
It
seen
is.
my 600-pound life, my
Multiple people out
nigga.
here.
So,
Yeah.
Billions of people in the world.
it's a million some people in the world, right? So, to hear that the dating pool has pissing and all that shit, that's because you think so.
It
And
is
that's
a
how I
little,
really
it
feel.
is a little pissy.
Yeah.
It is a little pissy. It is a little pissy. I ain't gonna lie.
But I know that, but it's always been bad people in
It
the
ain't
world.
more-
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
it ain't more-
Yeah.
It's just now more visible because we can see it on our phones every day. So now you're
Yes.
seeing
Yeah.
the life of
Very
people every day. Like, oh,
You gotta
man, people
beware of
really
the yellow snow,
ain't
my
shit.
nigga.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah.
we're gonna talk about the green flags, man. We're gonna get into a couple of scenarios, a couple of questions, and we're gonna ask y'all. Y'all gonna be our panel. Me and Les gonna ask y'all some questions today. All right, y'all gonna be our panel. So we're gonna start. I want to start off by saying that. Damn, I wanted to wrap up this beauty shit, but we kind of wrapped it up already, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
All black women are
yes, no,
beautiful. I
maybe
love
a little. All right, so.
You got a
Shout out to
question?
Black.
I got
Yeah.
I
So
got
the first question I want to ask is, this is something we watch for in green flags. So this is what I have on my list. Green flags in relationships or soon to be relationships. Do they have their own life and encourage you to have yours? When I hear that, I hear dependency, right? And
Yeah.
codependency,
Right.
like somebody who's not just depending on your happiness. I always feel like you need to make happiness, you need to be a happy person, meet somebody that's happy in their life, and then when y'all come together,
Yeah.
that's kind of what that means to me. So when you're dating, do you look for that quality, D? And somebody like, do they encourage you
Oh yeah.
to have your own life and for you to have yours?
Well, I will. When I do date, I want that. That's something that I
She
do.
date every 3 months.
Fucking fucker over here.
That man ain't
Mr.
date-
Fucker. We're
that
just gonna
man
call
ain't
him
dating this
Mr.
month.
Fucker. Whatever.
She chilling this month.
I'm chilling all months since I, you
Right,
know,
it's all season right now, but
gotta do what you gotta
preseason-
do. But
Preseason June.
you look for qualities like
Okay.
that. For me, you just want. For me, I want consistent, and someone that know how to
Consistent what?
communicate.
Okay.
Like these guys nowadays don't know how to say 2 words or 3 words. What you doing?
But when you have dated, do you remember in recent history somebody actually encouraging you to go, oh yeah, go have girls night, da 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 da, and you know when you have hobbies and stuff, they don't give you a hard time about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't make you first pressure to give you their time all the time. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. I don't date like that to find anything like that.
She be cutting
My
niggas off
last-
before they even get to that stage.
Your situation, is that something that y'all do?
So with me and so mind you, I'm polyamorous for the people that don't know.
Okay.
So I got a wife and a girlfriend.
So
Okay.
this person is obviously
She be breaking
Right
girls
for
in.
him.
So
Right. Good
so
to know.
My thing is I'm a person that likes my alone time.
Okay.
I like to be by myself at points in time. You feel me? I like to reset, recharge when I'm by myself. So, my wife is very much hands-on, lovey-dovey, all up under you type of person. So I try to create a happy medium in between that. in
On a
order to-
balance.
I try to show her as much love as I possibly can at the moments when I am with her, and move the fuck around and go be by myself or go do something else, or you know. And we also do stuff together. It's not like I just leave her at home all the time, but I do need my alone time, and I appreciate it when she has her own time. When she goes out with her friends, when they playing days together, she could be gone for the whole day for all I care. Like, go and enjoy yourself. Go have fun. What you want me to put some money in your account or something like that? Like,
when you guys chose to marry each other, is that a green flag that you seen early on? That she was the type of person that would allow you
'cause
to
she
live?
she wanted to be with me at all points in time.
So
I
that
had to
wasn't
like,
originally a green flag.
I
then?
had to like teach her that.
Okay.
Not necessarily. I don't want to say teach her, but
get
I
it.
had to like
It sounded pimpish.
give
I'm
that.
picking it
You
up.
know, I had to give that. I had to give
Push her
that
to do
perspective
it.
to her. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I know you love me. I know you want to be with me. I know you want to be around me. But you also need to go and be around other people because I'm not gonna always be here.
Yes. I think that.
And I don't want
That's
you to
so
be so
healthy.
dependent
I
on
agree.
me and
So
dependent
healthy.
on my life and my presence. And I don't want you to be that type of person that if I was to pass away tomorrow, you just crumble and don't know what to do.
So
Yeah.
that
Right.
may be a green flag she saw in you.
Possibly.
You know what I'm saying?
Possibly. Because, and that goes to, I think that example goes into like the opposites attract situation.
Yeah.
Because you don't have that quality, I can provide that quality for you, or I can show you a way to bring that quality out of yourself. And now she enjoys going to the beach by herself and just chilling. Like, she found her thing that she can do by herself.
Yeah.
I might like going to the bar and just sitting by myself, or go to
Yeah.
a cigar lounge and sitting and watching the game and smoking a cigar. But she likes to go to the beach and just sit at the beach and roll a blunt and chill and just be by herself at the beach. I'm not really a beach person. So she found her thing that she can go and do,
life
and
of her own.
she can be by herself, and
You
she's
guys
learned
compromise with each other.
To, yeah. And I don't like
Desiree,
compromise.
Are you
Compromise
actively
is terrible.
dating? Really? Do you want to talk about that?
I'm actively dating.
Actively dating.
I'm
like to
listening though.
compromise either.
Most importantly, I think right now
okay.
in my dating life, it's most important to listen because I feel like when I was younger, I was like, you know what I mean? I just want to be heard. I just want to be heard, you know, because I had a lot of trauma. But now I'm just like, I'm actively listening so I can soak it in. And I'm like, okay, you have an interesting perspective. That's something I need right now. You know what I mean? That I'm
I
really.
love a woman that listen, boy.
So
everything.
that's dope. You know, I
Love a
respect you for
woman that
that.
listen,
That's
man.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People hear that and they get offended because when they hear listen in their mind, they hear obey.
Right.
It's
Right.
two different
You know what
versions
I'm
of
saying?
listening.
Yeah,
That's
it
not what
is.
they-
You
That's
can-
not what we
it's
mean
two
when we say
different
listen.
versions.
You hear
We
me?
just mean hear us.
It's
Yeah.
two different versions of listening, and women mostly do the other one.
Okay.
So it's listening to comprehend, and it's listening to respond.
And yes.
And a lot of times women listen to respond. And I noticed that, especially with my fiance, because I say something, I speak very like strategic. I am not saying anything that I have not already thought or feel. Like, so I'm not just saying something. It's rare that I just say something off the fucking cuff.
Straight up.
So like, I would say something knowing to see if she's even like listening to what I'm saying. I'm like, babe, damn it, I meant to turn the damn light off in the kitchen. Why you yelling at me? I ain't even mean to turn the light off in the kitchen. I ain't say you did. I said I forgot to. If you'd have listened to what I had to say, you'd have heard me say, you know what I'm saying, that I forgot. Because why you get offended? That ain't nothing we argue about. We do argue about stupid shit though. You know what I'm saying? But it is two different versions of listening. And with my spouse, I do it. She do want to be in my skin, like she tell you that. Even when, but I'm very extroverted, but I am very like introverted too. Like, yeah, I had siblings, but I grew up as the only child.
You gonna deal with that? For
See,
about
I was the
5
only
years
child
of
for
marriage,
7
man.
years, so I need
and
my
she's very,
space.
like, want to be in your nigga skin, and she started to realize that's how I was when we started living together. And then I don't like to cuddle for a long period of time. I cuddle for like a little bit, then after a while I'm on the other side of the bed.
Yeah, that's me too.
Or some shit like that. And she used to be like, "Why you don't like to cuddle?" I'm like, "I'm not really a cuddler. Sometimes I like to be in a room by myself. I'm also a combat vet too. That's the other things I had to explain to her too. Like, and I let her know, like, when I'm trying to be alone, it's not because I want to get away from you. It's because I just like to be alone.
That's when the
It's peace and
communication
silence.
comes along.
That's something I learned in the Marine Corps. Like, you understand from boot camp, it's nothing but chaos and yelling and shit. So it's like the moment of time that I found peace when I was in the Marine Corps was when it was quiet. And so like that's how I deal with life. Like sometimes like when I'm just sometimes I drive home by myself and the radio off.
So how do you guys feel about, green flags and taking accountability in relationships?
That's
feel
a hard pill to do.
I feel like women don't do it at all.
Wow.
I feel like accountability.
Hot, buddy.
On God.
Right?
Hey, I'm just
Right?
hey,
He was like,
just
I feel
being
like-
100% honest, bro. I feel like women have an issue with taking accountability, and I feel like it comes from a sense of pride that that women have. The sense of pride that they have, it kills them because they feel like if they have to take accountability for the shit that they did, it brings them shame. And don't no woman want to feel shame for anything that she does. So accountability is very hard for them. I know it's some men out here.
I
that
was
can't-
just about to say,
and
it's a lot of men.
And I know it's some
And-
men. I know it's some men out here that can't take accountability for the shit that they do, and I know it's fucked up. It's wrong. But I feel like it happens more often in women than it does in men because women have a different sense of pride. They have a different.
Women do
sense.
shit like
But
be
I think-
cheating too, and catch you cheating and be hurt. Hurt as fuck.
Or
Call your mama and
or
tell her.
it'll be a situation to where a woman.
See, y'all talking that in a man's perspective,
Yeah, I was thinking
though.
about, we don't want to do that today.
Yeah, I'm
I
like,
can't
y'all
help but
talking
think
in a
in a man's
man's
perspective.
perspective.
Your point of view.
We're doing it again.
I can't help but think in a man's forever. I
I
ain't never
know,
been no girl.
and,
You meet a woman who
and
does
I
take
appreciate
accountability.
everything
That's a
that y'all
green
saying. Y'all talking in a man perspective, though. I think women do take accountability, depending on the woman, and it depends on how you communicate
Yeah.
what you're saying to that woman when we get back on listening. And I would love to be able to listen to a man that has something to say. Sometimes these men don't got shit to say. I don't want to get the what you doing all the time. Or just certain situations.
I'm a horrible texter, so that's all
I
you
want you
getting.
to have a whole conversation with me, even if I'm just coming up with a couple of sentences. Because I think what men don't understand is women don't take accountability when men are always lying. That's when women don't take accountability.
So the green
I feel like my lies. No matter how many times a nigga lie to you, you still sticking with the nigga if he lied to you. If he lied to you multiple times and you still with the nigga, then that's on you. Most definitely. But
That is
when
on
it comes
you.
to accountability, if a woman lies to me and I catch her in her lie, the first thing she gonna do is say,
Deflect.
"Oh well, you."
Yep, that's a.
And I'm gonna be like, "Well, nigga, how is my fault that you lied, nigga?" And it's like, "Well, you wasn't doing this, and you ain't doing this."
It
and
don't
you
necessarily
just-"
gotta be a
And I
lie.
be like,
It could be anything simple. And,
Yeah.
and that's something that me and my spouse is working on actually last week, Monday, we were learning that in premarital counseling that these bitches got to goddamn take accountability because sometimes even me, like I'm very big on like if I fuck up, I'm gonna tell you like, hey yo, I fucked up, my bad. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the green flag that we was
Yeah.
on. They apologize. The green flag is they apologize and take accountability for their actions.
Yeah.
That is something we need to be looking for when we out here.
In the green
Most
flag.
definitely.
Yeah, we
Well,
do.
what-
Single people,
what-
that's one thing we need to
What
do.
my
Yeah.
girl don't like is
Okay.
I don't apologize unless I feel sorry. I am not one of them niggas that don't feel sorry and be like, oh, I'm sorry. No, like we had an argument the other day, and she was like, and after the argument done, she like, you ain't gonna apologize? No,
What if apologizing will just kill it? You still won't do it?
no, because I'm not
Cause you
sorry.
don't feel like you wrong.
Because I told my fiance I would never lie to her. That's a
and
lie.
also, too.
If I don't feel sorry, I'm not gonna be like, I'm sorry.
I'm one of those people that feel like relationships take
I don't apologize.
I think a good healthy relationships take a little bit of line. I
Yeah.
really feel like that.
You gotta lie a little
Because-
bit.
Because let me tell
The
you.
burritos was
let me tell
good
you
that
why.
you cooked last night.
That's what I'm saying. Take a little bit of
Yeah.
life. If you want a peaceful life, you know what I'm saying? If you want a peaceful life, I seen an interview with some. It was an old school interview, and it was these two people talking, and the woman said, he said, I can't lie to you, and she said, oh no, but you must. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
I
seen
saw
that
that.
interview?
Yeah.
You remember
I
that?
did.
And she said, you go to
Yes.
work every day and you smile for that white man. You go
Yes.
down there, you give him your best, and then
Yes.
all that pain and that hurt that they give you, you
come-
bring it home and take it out on me. Lie to me too, nigga. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
I saw
And
that.
I was like, damn, I
What's
felt it when she
okay to
said
lie
that.
about?
Yeah.
I mean,
What's okay to lie about and what's not okay
if
to
it's
lie about?
deception, I think it's a difference. Like if you're deceiving somebody knowing you're in the wrong, that's different. But if you
Yes.
say, do I look fat in this? No. You know what I'm saying? Of course
You
not,
better
baby.
not let me go out the house looking crazy.
But
Yeah,
if
I'm
you
not.
can tell,
Yeah, I wouldn't.
might say that.
I wouldn't let you look.
not.
I wouldn't let you go looking
That's the way
crazy.
to
But if
say
you
it.
ask me, do I look fat in this? You might not look fat to me.
Right.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
You might
Yeah.
just be. You might be
Nah,
thick,
I ain't
baby.
gonna-
But
I
if
ain't gonna
something
tell her
ugly,
she
I
look
want you to
fat.
say,
I
yeah,
ain't
babe,
gonna
that
say
ain't
Now,
looking
if it
right
don't
on
look,
you.
if it don't look good on you, baby, I'ma
Yeah.
tell you.
Baby, that ain't
Maybe you
looking
need
right.
maybe you need to go put that red dress on that you wear.
Yeah, something like that. Encourage something else. But it's a way
Yes.
to do that. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
It's a way with your words.
I wouldn't
Way with
belittle
your
her
words.
and be
Delivery.
like,
My girl
Yeah, with your fat ass, get your fat ass. Yeah, you
get your
can't do
big ass
that.
in
That's
there and find
ridiculous.
something else.
You know what I'm saying?
Stylist, unless it's like dressing up some shit, like she know how to dress up, like get real cute brunch,
Yeah, yeah,
like.
yeah.
But like on some chill shit, I be having to dress her, bro, cause she,
Oh, yeah.
she
I
be
be putting
coming like she
some of my
going to
old
a
lady
job
outfits
interview. I'm
together.
like, you know,
Kanye did it again.
Straight up.
The Kim.
I be putting some of my old lady dresses together. She be like,
Yeah.
baby, what you think about this and this? I be like, nah, you need to wear them shoes.
cause y'all ain't from the
this way and
south.
put these
Y'all women that
earrings
ain't from
on.
the south, y'all don't know how to coordinate.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
right.
We gotta teach
Yeah,
y'all how to
yeah,
coordinate. You saw my baby today had the pink, the purple Black Panther shirt with the purple shoes, nigga.
Straight up.
Fresh. Who you think taught her that? Me, nigga.
All right, so look how I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move to the next green flag. So the next one we looking for in people is this: they accommodate your needs. They accommodate your needs, helping you feel seen, heard, and valued. So that's our next topic. So Lex, when you meet a guy, if you meet a guy, you dating and everything like that, watch out for the green flag of that particular thing. Do you look at that? Do you ever do that when you date?
100%.
Okay.
Mental health is really big for me. And somebody who's able to like validate my feelings, like that is super important because there's nothing worse than being with somebody who gaslights you.
Makes
Yes.
Never said like, this is how I
Seriously.
feel, and they're like, you're wrong. Actually, you don't feel like that. Yeah. So.
Big facts. Desiree, you say you actively dating as well, right?
I am.
So, is that a green flag you looking for in particular?
Can you repeat?
Basically, they accommodate your needs and they make you feel heard and seen. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I'm dating someone right now who meets that completely. You know, although he is somewhat unavailable.
Okay.
You know, because I am growing.
That's
Because
hilarious.
I was gonna say there's a lot of maturity in this room, and I respect it.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm growing. You know what I mean? I have my ways sometimes, and I gotta be like, you know what, Desiree, chill.
We're gonna see you on Love After
Okay,
Lockup.
grow up. What?
We're gonna see you on Love After Lockup.
Hell no. Okay. But yeah, so,
Dating the board.
dating someone like that
Yeah.
that hears me and like understands me and responds and not just responds to like say something, but like actually actively listening.
Yeah.
He in
it
jail?
really means a lot. No,
Joey.
Can you say he listening?
Damn.
She said.
Actively listening. There's a difference.
no. I just date long distance.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Works for me.
But
So he in federal
I would
prison.
say, I see this happening in the dating world, where women will want to go out. They'll be like, I don't want to come. I was seeing a video recently where a woman came to a man's house, he cooked for her and shit like that, and she was like, I didn't want to come to your house to eat. I wanted to go out to eat. You know what I'm
seen that
saying?
shit too.
And a lot of people have a problem with a woman wanting to go out to eat, but I think subconsciously, like you said, I think they do want to be seen. They want to be heard. They want to know you're not embarrassed to be with their ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Then
yeah, let's
also
get out this
too, we
house.
don't
You
want to
know what I'm
always
saying?
feel like we're a booty call.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. They don't want to feel
Right.
like that.
To be fair, after whatever we do, I'm getting some booty cheeks. Like, you don't really.
Not all the time.
We could go, right?
Yeah.
We could go to Top
Like,
Golf.
wait a minute
booty
for a
cheeks.
second.
Booty cheeks. Bowling.
Booty cheeks.
Catering,
Right.
booty
Booty
cheeks.
cheeks.
Oh,
Nigga, like,
Air balloon. Booty
cheeks.
cheeks.
nigga. What you mean? But I get what you're saying though. I'm never gonna take a chick to like my apartment as my first date. I want to meet you, see how you act in public.
Yeah, and also too,
see
you don't
if I
want her
can
to
rock
know
with
you if she crazy.
Yeah,
Or
one
he
ain't
crazy.
even that. I ain't even spending money on a chick like that unless I really like plan. You plan on being my old lady? If I plan on making you my old lady,
Yeah.
I'm taking you on a date.
You just stopped yourself from saying bitch for the first time.
I'm trying to do
I
better.
just noticed that you just did it for the first time. You stopped yourself from saying bitch.
No, I'm trying to do better.
Straight
I'm
up.
trying.
Just a little bit.
Because I want y'all to understand when I say bitch,
I know we
I
know what you
don't
mean, though.
think all women are bitches.
Yeah,
what
we
it
don't
The
think
bitches
of it.
that
I
I'm
don't think
talking
of it
about
in
just
that
so happen to
way.
be bitches.
So
But
I feel like when it comes to dating and like the early stages of dating, as far as like being seen and being heard, it goes into the early stages. So when I take women on dates, I always ask them like, "What's your favorite food? Like, what do you like to eat? What have you wanted to try that you've never tried before?"
Yeah.
So I'll ask those questions early on when we first start talking, even before we talk about like going on a date together. And once she tell me what she want to eat, and I'll be like, "Oh, well, can I take you out sometime? Can we go somewhere?" Blase, blase. She say, "Yeah." I'll plan a date, and if based off of the information that she gave me, I'll plan a date for somewhere that she's never been before, or a type of food that she's never had
got a
before,
question after you're
in order
done.
to try and introduce her to something different and something new.
Yeah.
And it also shows her that I'm listening to what she's saying, and I see what she, and it'll also be somewhere
Boy, I got a
that we
question.
can just sit down and we can actually talk to each other. It won't be like no super turn
Club
up type
or anything.
It'll be something to where we can sit down, we can talk, we can have a nice dinner. She can try some good food, she can have some good food, and I can just listen to what she's doing, what she's saying. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
who doesn't love a man who can just like who's a quick thinker and can do.
We
like,
want a man that can
spontaneous
lead.
things,
Boy, I
you
got a
know?
Like
question.
yes,
Yeah.
lead.
I got a question for the fellas.
Okay.
What's the best date you ever took a woman on?
Oh,
They say I ever took a woman
I'm
on.
gonna let y'all. Why y'all think? I'm gonna tell you the top 2 dates that I ever gave somebody.
Okay.
He's trying to show out.
I'm gonna tell you because I'm
That's what
good.
he's trying to do.
Cause-
Brag.
cause I'm-
It's your guys' time to brag.
Because
Yes.
I'm good. Because I'm good at this shit. So I was
I think I know what you-
long time ago. Long
I think I
time
know what
ago.
you're gonna say.
What you-
One of the because you probably know one of them. So I'm gonna say the one you probably know. One time I took a chick. She said she liked to sing, so we just went to Balboa Park. I bought her a speaker and a wireless microphone, and we sung karaoke in the park.
No.
That was pretty lit.
Right?
She ended up not being shit. Oh, and at the end, it was definitely
Said she
booty.
ended up not being shit. That's crazy.
Did he say that?
The other,
You did all of
the
that.
other one was so like whoop de whoop.
That's the one I knew about.
My little homegirl, my best friend, she a female and shit. She joined Delta Sigma Theta.
Okay.
So her little dean, she would like put me off on her, you know what I'm saying, make shit, you know what I'm saying, copacetic for her. So like me and Shorty were talking shit, we were canoodling and shit, they were cool. You feel me? So like I really fucked with the chick at the time. She looked crazy, but I fucked with her.
Okay.
So I had name of her line was like 28 Reasons, some shit like that. So I had me in a little picnic in a little park in Orlando. You feel me? And so I had my best friend give out these roses. It was 28 roses, and it had everything that I liked about it on
It
each
sounds like
rose.
you're making this up.
I put this on my mama's grave. I put this on everything I love, and I had my best friend hand it to like people, and have them bring it up, and each one had a reason why I liked her on that shit.
When was
She ended up-
this?
this is like 2014, 15. She ended up being fucking crazy. Let me tell you what happened. So she invited me to the crib.
Tell me what happened.
She invited me to the crib for some butt cheeks. And I'm mid butt cheek. You feel me? Mid butt cheek. And she just started crying like, oh, you just like the rest of them niggas and shit.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely.
Time to go. Red flag, red flag.
Yeah.
That was the mental health.
So I like, you know what I'm saying? So I like, I'm trying to put my clothes on because like, once a woman start crying and I don't feel like I can
Yeah,
keep
that's
going.
awkward.
So I'm like,
You don't feel like it?
yeah.
That's
so I got
awkward.
up out of there.
That would be
Not
awkward
going
for me,
on.
yes.
And then like, what
If I was
made-
a
what
man, I wouldn't
scared
even
me
want
was
the
as I'm
panties,
putting my
nothing.
clothes on, she
You
like, you
did.
such a great guy, and I'm just fucking it up, and she was like boohoo crying.
Oh, no.
So like, I dip, I slide
Time
on
to
my
go.
ass, and then
Guilty for some.
I would have
yeah,
did the same.
it was crazy because I'm like, damn, I put all that effort in. You see how I proposed to my fiance? I'm real good with this shit. I'm real thoughtful with it when I come to this shit, nigga.
I think the
Hey, he just dropped some game on you.
Yeah.
For real, he did.
Valentine's Day 2024.
Facts.
Right.
And watch, you gonna be a nigga out there writing reasons on roads. That shit was hard work.
I bet.
I think the
20-something.
best date I ever took somebody on was, so it's 2 dates. One date was with this one chick. I did a picnic in the park, and
Picnic, you get to the
I bought
coochie
her-
quick.
I bought her some flowers. I got her favorite food that she liked to eat. I just set up the little picnic. I got her favorite kind of wine, and we just chilled in the park. We listened to music. We ate her favorite food. Just so happened to be sushi. So I went and got a whole bunch of
And
different
he like
sushi and
coochie.
shit. And we sat in the park and
Sushi
we
for the
listened to
coochie.
music,
You
we
probably
drank
got that
wine,
coochie,
and
too.
we just chilled and kicked it. It was a
I
a
know
good
you
day.
got some coochie.
What date
Yeah,
was this?
you had
I mean, I ain't got no choice
What
to
date
give you
was
some
this?
coochie.
What date was
What
this?
date was this?
What you mean?
What date? Like what number
Yeah.
date? First,
Oh,
second,
this was the
third.
first date. This was the first
Okay.
date. This was the first date.
Oh yeah.
This was our first
That's a
time
good
kicking
one.
it together. But like I said, I like to gather information to see what
Yeah.
you like,
Exact,
because
yeah.
I want you to. I
You're
want you to have a
active
good time.
He
listening.
want the coochie.
Yeah.
The second one was in no particular order, of course, but I took my wife to a restaurant for her birthday. I took her to LA for the weekend. We got a suite in LA, a big dumbass room, downtown LA. I took her to this restaurant called 71 Above, and my wife is a personal chef.
Wow.
So we got a table that was next to the window. The restaurant is on the 71st floor, and the table was next to the window, but on the side you can see all of the chefs inside of the kitchen cooking. So she got to see them prepare all of the food and stuff like that. But while we were up there, it's like on a clear day you can see all of Los Angeles from the top of this restaurant.
Well,
So
you
I
all
made
was at
sure I
the
got the
Intercontinental?
seat. No,
Hey,
we was
walked in
it's downtown LA. It's called 71 Above.
Mm.
So
Let me
you
look
can
it
get a
up.
seat right next to the window, and you can see all of downtown LA. And while we were up there, it was a helicopter that came to the window, and the helicopter like circles the building while you up there eating and shit. And it's a 5-course meal. It
Oh,
come
hell
with
yeah. Was that expensive?
I want to hear Ball,
yes, it
cause
was.
Ball
It
old
was-
as
It was
fuck.
very expensive.
That nigga took a bitch to a
What'd you
Josie
do?
I
concert.
took her shopping and all that.
Right? Yeah. No, don't try to change
Hey,
it.
hey,
Come
yeah,
on.
Ball took a bitch
Come
to a
on,
Josie
see what you
concert.
do.
Song with Josie.
Hey, Bob doing international
So what
trips,
you do?
my dog.
What you do?
He took a bit to Puerto Rico.
Right?
I will say this,
Dubai.
My most recent memorable date, I took him to one of your parties.
Okay. You took
I
a
knew you got some boots
Oh,
out
a
there.
little poly? A
You took
poly
it to the
potty?
kick. Yeah, I throw lifestyle parties.
Okay.
What's the
Well,
best date y'all been
Poly,
on?
poly.
I can't tell no stories on that shit.
What's the
You must
best
have-
I
date
bet you
y'all
had a
been
good
on?
time, dude.
Say what now?
What's your best date, Lex?
It's been a long time since I've been on a really good date, but I like intentional dates. So I feel like the last time that someone was intentional was I was talking about how I like birds or whatever, and he surprised
That's a weird thing
me.
to like, but go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just a conversation. So he took me to this like
You like Kodak Black?
he took me to this thing with birds, and then he took me out to eat, and then he took me on a hike to like overlook like the
Oh,
water.
I know you gave her the butt cheek.
So I did not.
Oh, you a hard bargain, boy.
Let me
I took this bitch to the bird.
Everything she like, and she getting
Block. I would have blocked
Yeah,
you.
listen, what guys tend to do is they give you all this energy in the beginning and can't keep that same energy.
Non-consistency.
Keep
Yep,
that consistency.
non-consistent.
Like,
Yes.
That means he ain't really like you in the first place.
probably not.
Yeah.
Maybe he realized she ain't.
Yeah, she ain't giving up no coochie. I ain't gonna cap. Not saying like you have to write what to do with your body that you want to do with your body, boo boo. But I don't roll off a lot of bitches because they ain't give up no coochie. Like
Well,
what?
maybe that
You don't
was
want to give me a
it.
little bit?
Florida boy.
I want a little bit.
Yeah.
My wife gave me something the second time we hung out, and guess what? She would get married. Look at her. God is good. Imagine she would have been like, "Nah, I want to wait like 4 months." Well,
Well, okay, I didn't say all that.
Oh.
Okay, so with that being said, the next question is, how do you guys feel about being emotionally available? How is that a
Green flag.
that come in
flag?
stages.
That does.
Green flag.
Because initially, like, I'm not gonna be emotionally available because I don't know if I could trust you with personal information about that, like that about me. But if I start to see, like a trait of empathetic, or someone that like understands or shit like that, then I will feel comfortable opening up myself to you. Like when my fiance, I felt comfortable being vulnerable with her. That's why it's like it's easy to be emotionally available for her, or even working on myself to be emotionally available.
Yeah, because it can get rough, you know? Like, I feel like when you are in a situation, let's say you're single and you're dating and you are like hopeful, you know, for whatever may come of a situation and it doesn't end out that way, you have to guard your heart. You have to like protect yourself because it's like, you know, you don't want to continue to like give people pieces of you and then what do you have left, you know, of yourself? So
you feeling like that is one thing. What if you meet somebody who doesn't? What if you meet somebody when he meets you, he go in that shit feet first? Like he trusts everything you say.
Yeah.
He's open. He's emotionally available to you right
Oh,
away.
yeah,
is
no,
that a
I'm-
green flag to you, or do you look at that like I don't know, it might be something wrong with
no,
him?
that's absolutely a green flag for me
Okay.
because I come in a situation, people know this, like I come in a situation like always genuine, always I'm keeping it 100 with you. Like this is who I am. You know what I mean? I'm cool. Like we said earlier, like if we don't rock, cool. We can, you know, go our separate ways, whatever. But yeah. So
Green flag.
green flag for sure.
D? Yeah.
What was the question again?
The question is, okay, so we're talking about green flags.
Yes.
Green flag, one of the green flags that she was talking about was basically being emotionally available.
Yes.
When you see that in a man, do you feel like that's a green flag, or do you kind of
Oh yeah,
Wonder.
it's so a green flag
Okay.
because a lot of the time people are not emotionally available to people these days.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that people are now willing to say like, "Hey, I don't got time," and I think that's what it is. Or people are not saying it, and they do need to say it more. Like, "Hey, I am not there right now, so I can't."
Ooh, amen
I can't
to
fuck
that,
with you.
sis.
So, yes, exactly. So if you
Y'all believe in
can,
soul ties?
oh hell yeah,
I do.
so
Good
tight.
and
I think the
bad.
more and more people
Good
that
and
you,
bad.
I
good
don't.
and bad. I think the
Soul
more
ties
and
so
more
wet.
people that you fuck, you have a tie to them.
No, not
Especially
me.
if I think.
It's women out
How do
there.
you
all the
not
time.
see
There's
that?
women out there
It's
crazy. I don't give a
woman-
fuck
no,
about. Like, what
see,
you-
It's
you don't
women out there
understand
had-
because you're not entering inside a woman, and so
A woman,
I
yeah.
should say
It's different.
Yeah.
it's very, very
Yeah,
different.
I
So it's
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
for men than it is for women.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So you saying all them
Very.
bitches got ties to me?
They might.
But I ain't got no ties to them.
Inside of them.
So how are we?
Literally.
Yes.
How are we tied?
Right?
If I'm not tied to her, but she tied to
You
me.
left something in there.
Spiritually.
I'm waiting.
Yes.
Talking about what we talking
We
about?
not tied, she tied.
But
I
Ain't
don't
a
get
soul
tied.
tied. Her soul is tied. My soul ain't
I'm
tied.
having gates with it now.
I don't get tired. You think I
That's
give?
good.
Hey,
How we-
too.
I can genuinely crack a bit. Don't get no possible fuck about what you got going on.
But you know what's weird about that is when you hear like hurt people, right?
Yeah.
I think what comes down to it is that we're talking about people being, is it a green light for somebody to be emotionally available? Some people don't see it as such because they're not a green light. They're not a green flag in that department.
point.
If you have trust issues, you coming into this shit not believing shit I say anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Yeah.
it ain't gonna matter. I'm gonna have to be working from the fucking bottom instead of starting fresh, which you should be doing when you dating. You should
Right.
be emotionally available.
And those
You
people
shouldn't even be
shouldn't
dating
be.
if you're not.
Exactly.
Because when you come into some shit, you're setting yourself up for failure, my boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Because you're
saying?
already thinking negative.
You already
fact.
know you're looking for something to be
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I think when you are a green flag, you might more or less attract one. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And it mostly
I
be them
agree.
niggas that beat niggas or women that be like the opposite sex ain't shit. Them motherfuckers there.
Yeah.
Them niggas is not ready to
You
be
see
with
it on your
nobody.
timeline
If-
At all.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
hear a nigga say women ain't shit, this nigga
Yes.
is not ready.
Yeah, at all. Or
Like,
or
I
men.
don't feel like everybody comes to a situation made up, perfectly healed. And you know, what's his name? Country Wayne said
Yeah.
like, "Oh, a girl gotta be healed,
Yeah.
to come to me." You know what I mean? And that's it. Doesn't matter the money. Like she just has to be right.
Hell
you know?
I think
Yeah.
what that means is she's going to give me a fresh start.
Yeah.
That's what it really
I'm not
means.
suffering
You know
for
what
no
I'm saying?
sins
I'm
that
not
somebody
finna-
else
I'm
did.
not suffering from another
Absolutely.
man's sins. You know
And
what
a
I'm
lot
saying?
of times people
Cause
don't got
like I had
time
to tell my old
try
lady
to
one
heal
time,
anybody.
I like, look, I'm not for to be up here arguing with you about some shit that another nigga did while he at home sleep with another bitch.
that part.
I'm glad you said that. We're going on to our next green flag y'all want to watch for, and it's my goddamn absolute favorite.
What?
Glad you said something about arguing, right? The next green flag you want to watch for is the way somebody handles conflict.
Yes.
Yes.
That's my favorite. It's my fucking favorite, bro. Like when I see a woman say, "Oh, it's okay, we'll figure it out." What? My dick just got hard. You hear me?
Yeah.
What you just say? We gonna figure it out? That's what you just said to me. To me, I don't know why that's such a turn on. I think it's because coming from my healing process, I dealt with people who always had a problem with something.
Ready to
you know,
pop off.
everything was a problem. And when you dealing with that shit your whole life, you don't want to deal with no more fucking problems.
Right.
So when you meet a woman who's solution based, oh my God.
Yeah.
Let me
Remembering
get
the
a
word
hug.
team.
You feel me? Like, come love on me, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I love a woman that comes with solutions instead of problems.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I understand everybody has problems. We all go through shit, but instead of I want women to always feel like they can bring their problems to me or bring their issues to me, but I want you to already have thought about it to the point where you have some type of idea on how you gonna come out of this situation.
Yeah.
No matter what the situation is. Don't just come to me and be like, this is the issue, this is what I got going on.
How you gonna fix it? Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so what you want me to do with that information? Yeah, like, yeah, what's the next step? Like, what you want me to figure it out for you, or like, as wild as it may seem, like this is not my problem, this is your problem. But do you want me to help you with this? Do you want me to?
right now? That's the problem.
Hey, you feel me?
Hey, and that's real. You know, the
Like-
funny thing is, my fiance will say that I'm solution based.
Okay.
I don't think with too much emotion, and I
I think
don't.
most men are.
Yeah, I don't react about things with so much emotion. And some of the things that me and my fiance have, and it don't even be necessarily how she interact with me. It's how she interact in life, period. That I have to sit her down and be like, well, your feelings are valid. Whatever you feeling is valid, but how you interacting in that moment may be wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
Like one time we was out at her parents' house. She driving my car. I guess somebody cut her off. And she called him a dickhead with the window down. They window down. They looking dead at each other because it's traffic. And so the lady complained to the apartments, and they wrote her parents because that's where they live at. And so I had to explain to her, it's like, yeah, the lady may be a dickhead, but you got to understand, we don't live here.
Right. This is
We gonna go home. So you don't need to cause no static in your parents' apartment complex because they got to live here. And I ain't got enough money to pay for 2 apartments.
And getting back on the subject, nobody want to turn down Tony or negative Nancy.
Right.
Like
Turn down Tony. I like
turn
that.
down
I ain't
Tony.
never heard that one.
Yeah.
You know, no one wants that. Nobody wants anyone that's gonna be negative all the time. You know, when you come to them with a situation,
And that's
or
anybody.
how they
Hell
feel.
no.
That's for both parties. It's just like you want someone not to always fix your problems, but have a solution or see if they can help you out in some kind of way. So I think that is such a green
I
flag.
know you on a date break, but I'm gonna ask you a question.
Niggas
anyway.
at a date
He
break.
said a date
That's
break.
any
I just haven't
relationship.
found
Any
anybody
relationship.
that
She's
is.
single and ready to
I'm
mingle.
gonna
Yes.
say this. I'm gonna say this real quick though. You seem to get along with people, right?
I do.
Have you ever met somebody and y'all just didn't get along, you and him?
Oh yeah,
I bet it was him.
he had roaches.
Oh my
but
God.
that was, well, that says a lot. That's really black.
Gonna
Air
end
Forces
it all.
of them.
That's gonna end it all right there.
That
the nigga
and
got
then
roaches.
his hygiene
I
wasn't
noticed that with
right.
people who get along with the majority of people, but they argue with a specific person,
Yeah.
it's usually the fucking person who got
Yeah.
problems with a lot of people.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
and
I'm
he
starting to pick
did.
up on that as I get older. I'm like,
That's so funny.
so
He
that's a
did.
green flag I look for in somebody. If I meet a woman and she's like, yeah, and that bitch said something, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then another day, and then that bitch looked at me and I was like, oh, okay. If I notice that a woman got problems with a whole bunch of motherfuckers,
It's
You
that
probably the
person
problem.
bad.
If she changed friends all the time.
You see what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Oh, yeah.
Then in my mind, I'm like, it's just a
Yeah.
matter of time before
Every
it's
3
my
weeks,
turn.
you look
You know
different
what I'm
crowd of motherfuckers. I'm like,
It's just a
nah,
matter of
I
time
like
before it's my turn. You feel what I'm saying, though?
And then you end up in my situation.
So let me ask you, and when you actively dating and the person you're talking to like that, do you look for that in him, for him to be like conflict solution, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because sometimes, like, I feel like sometimes just me being me and, like, me being a content creator and just, like, that type of lifestyle, sometimes, like, they just switch up and get insecure.
What kind of content you
Yeah.
I see
making?
that, though.
All types.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I'm mind my business.
Might see some feet, might see some food, you know?
Right.
All types, like, lifestyle,
Oh, okay.
travel.
Okay, you said
know,
lifestyle.
whatever.
They had stripper bitches there. So,
No, lifestyle,
Two different
like,
lifestyles.
oh, okay. I'll
hey,
just-
San Diego lifestyle. What
That's
you
dope, though.
mean?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, you know, and it just like I had somebody literally like picked him up. I'm just being transparent. Picked him up.
He ain't had no
came to my
car?
house.
All right, carry on. My
Picked him
bad.
up. Came to my house, and like he just was so distant and just like started like tripping on like why me? Like why would you choose me out of everybody?
Oh, he
I'm
sound
just like,
insecure.
Whoa, where did
Yeah.
this come
Yeah.
from? And I'm it was just
Cause a nigga that know he the shit ain't gonna be asking no questions like that. I don't
I
ask
don't know
no
why you
questions.
picked
I
me.
know why you with me.
You know why you picked me.
I think
These other
personally,
niggas ain't shit.
when it come to that, the
yeah.
only thing worse than somebody who can't solve a problem with you is somebody that just create them all
Yes.
the time.
Mhm.
For out of nowhere. What?
Yeah.
We was just chilling.
And it's the same with friends too.
Carrying it out will carry the fight
It's the
out.
same with friends too.
Yes.
Those same things, like you gotta think about. You got friends that just like ain't never nothing positive going on in your goddamn
Those
life. You
kind of
know
people
all
you
the
don't wanna be
tea.
around.
You know
Always
all the
gossip.
drama.
Yep.
That shit be annoying as fuck, bro. I'm like, bro, I had a homeboy, bro. I like this nigga ain't never in a good space. He always beefing with somebody. I don't fuck with that nigga right there. Why?
Yeah.
And now I gotta not fuck with a nigga. He's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta look for them same qualities that you look in date. You gotta be careful who you hang around too.
Facts.
Cause them niggas will fuck up what you got going on, bro.
Yes.
I'm attracted to solution-based people all around, man. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
I only want to be
Absolutely.
at the table that people is talking about either money, growing, not about gossip or
Right.
anything like that. Like
Unless
seriously,
it's to get you money.
Lexus,
Yes.
do you see that in people?
that part.
Do you see that in people?
Yes.
Okay.
I do not like when people are constantly trying to be in conflict because I'm very solution based. So I'm gonna be like, listen, we're on the same team.
Yes.
You talk like a politician.
Wait, that's
Hey, I believe
We're on the same team. I mean, I'm solution based, so whatever.
Vote for Lex for 2024. Yeah.
Vote for my
Next
girl.
I know 12 niggas that vote for you right now.
But what I'm saying is like you'll find a solution in that person who's just like nah, like still trying to go at it. I can't. I need peace. My life. I just need peace.
I need peace in my life. I ain't mad at that. You got our next one? I like this. I like this sound. It's very
Yes.
like, you know what I'm saying?
It's uplifting too.
It's very
because
grown and
the
sexy
pros
this
and the
season.
cons.
Solution based.
It's grown and
You know what I'm
sexy
saying?
this season,
Yeah, I
y'all.
like this, man.
Yeah.
Cause I be seeing podcasts, they be talking about dating, and they be like, and then these niggas do this, and then these bitches do this, and I'll be like, oh my God, Jesus Christ.
What are we talking about
Just find who
here?
like you and shut the fuck up.
But I ain't gonna tell you, bro. It's real beautiful
Whoa.
to find like to find that woman for you, bro. Like I find so much strength in my fiance, bro. Like sometimes when shit be hard as fuck,
Jesus.
I'm like, God damn, it's gonna be alright. You feel me? So like, out of all the crap that I went through with women, now that I have my fiance, to me it seems like it's all worth it because now I'm at a place where I know what I could do. You know what I'm saying? I know what I can
How long y'all
fucking
been
do.
It's a
together?
partnership.
2 years.
Oh yeah, it's still new.
Okay, so how do you guys
You
feel
can't say it's still
about
new.
It's still new.
somebody supporting you while you're struggling? And they don't judge you or dismiss you. Like
I'm-
really hold
I'm
you
Merrill.
down.
Is that a green flag?
Yeah.
What was the question?
Some people think you're stupid for that. You
No,
ever heard
no.
that? Like you're stupid if you
yeah.
like I ain't like David was talking about the bare minimum shit like that. When we was just talking about that, and people would use the word settle. You know what I mean? Like everybody gonna settle. It's settling for less that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? To say, oh, you settled for that? Yeah, I did. So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta settle. You can settle for being single for the rest of your fucking life.
Yeah.
You settled on it. You know what I'm saying? It's settling for less, and I think when people hear the word settle, they get offended. They automatically like, no, we all settled in on something. You know what I'm saying?
Hold me down.
Drama, bro.
And hold me down. That's something important. I came from like some weird shit, like growing up. You know what I'm saying? I came from a lot of trauma. So like, most of my trauma comes from feeling not supported. So like, I would have to be with someone that's like extremely supportive and understanding. And also I do a lot of shit too, so you're gonna have to be supportive, and that's something that I
What are
love
some
talking.
things you do?
I sell weed, babysit. Nah,
You sound like Freddie Gibbs.
I do photography. I direct.
I got a
you know what I'm
mobile
saying?
car
I do
myself.
radio. I do podcasts.
Okay.
I coach gymnastics. You know what I'm saying? I walk on the beach. You trying to get my dating profile?
I'm just curious.
No.
You said what you said. So.
Okay, say the question again. I'm lost.
So when it comes to support,
Yeah.
you feel me? I appreciate a woman that can support me in my hard times. You feel me? Because I feel like if you can be there with me in my dark times, then you're worthy to be there with me when I'm in the light.
Yeah.
When I'm on top of the world. One of the examples that I always give people is when me and my wife were just like starting out dating. There was a point when I was like 17, 18 years old, and I had my own crib, doing my own thing, and I ain't had no money at that point. I was working at McDonald's, I was going to school at the same time, so I had enough money to pay my rent, and then lights or water, I have to figure it out. You feel me? So
sometime in there, that nigga ain't bathed.
so I bathe. I just wasn't bathing at my crib.
I feel
so
that.
I go somewhere else, get it done how I could,
Yes,
but
sir.
I had somewhere to lay my head at night.
sir.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Facts.
So
Bless
at that point in my life, my wife was there for me. It was like she wanted to come see me. She was borrowing her auntie car to drive to my hometown to come see me, and I tell her before she get there, like, hey, I ain't got no lights over here right now, or I ain't got no water over here right now. So, if you still want to come kick it, you can. She pulled up on me with gallon jugs of water,
She
nigga.
supported
love.
you.
Back
She was
seat
gonna hold
packed
you
with
down.
motherfucking water.
And you know what's
and
funny about
candles,
that?
nigga. And she came in that bitch. She lit candles all around the motherfucking house, big ass candles, lit them bitches all around the house, and shit like that.
Yeah.
She brought me jugs of water so I can go in there and flush my toilet if I wanted to, nigga.
Oh, yeah.
All that shit.
Now look,
She was
your life's
supporting you.
always
When I
on
was
now,
down
nigga.
bad, when I was at my lowest, you feel me? When I just had enough to get by, you feel me? I was eating and I had somewhere to lay my head at night. She got me through that.
It's funny
Told
listening to you
you.
say that because I hear a lot of married men who's been married for a long time talk like that. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
And it's funny because ironically we were just talking about the woman calling people mediocre and bare minimum and shit like that. It's like we're encouraging people not to be with anybody that's going through anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not allowed to go through anything.
Straight up.
If you're going through something, you're not worth the fucking shit to nobody right
Especially
now.
when you're talking to
You need
people
to
and
be
you gotta
perfect first.
understand that
You know
you're
what I'm
talking to, you not only talking to people in your age bracket. I
Yeah.
feel like when she was talking to people that are in her age range. But she has to understand that the platform that she's speaking on, you also have younger people that
Looking
listen
at
to
you.
this and they looking at like a 17, 18-year-old dude that's going through some shit, and you talking to these people and they like, oh, he mediocre. He
driving the bus.
He
Right.
working at McDonald's. He can't do nothing for me right now. And it's like, nigga, you 18 years old, you 19 years old. Like you
She
gonna
giving
go
them
through
a
shit.
false image.
But that's
Yeah.
why Steve Harvey said money, having money attracts the woman that you want.
Being broke,
and
Travis,
being
the
broke,
ones you need.
attract the woman that you need.
Most definitely.
And that sounds so stupid to a lot of people, but in reality, like that shit got a hell of a lot of validity to it. For
It
real.
makes
does.
sense because my fiance
It
met
does.
me at my lowest point in life. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to fight a charge. I wasn't working. I was in school
Yeah.
and shit like that. So like she would fuck with a nigga like, you know what I'm saying? Like it used to be times where like I go to school from 9 a.m. till 4:30. Got to be to work at 6:30 to 11. And so that in between time, I'm like, look, I'm finna go to sleep. And she's like, well, we can take a nap date. And like just to be in like my presence and
that's
shit.
dope.
So it's like dealing with that shit with me, and then I'm on the other side of it. It's like when it's time for me to like when I want to settle down, the shit was easy because most of the time what we look for a woman that's if we lose it all today, she gonna be
She
there
gonna
to
be
help me
with you.
get
She
it
gonna
back.
rock with
well,
you.
motherfucker, she done been with me at my lowest. She met me at the lowest point of
Yeah.
my life, and she rocked with me. So when I come up out of it, what I look like being with another chick?
Would you rather
Yes.
would you rather be with somebody who wants you or somebody who needs you?
I'd rather be with somebody that
Wait,
want me.
yeah.
Because that need me, I used to when I was younger. That need me shit is what I used to like. But that comes with codependency.
Yeah,
But
it
like to want me, I'd rather you to want me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because need could change depending on what happens. Because like you may need me financially, but say you hit the lotto.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You may not want me no more. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you ever heard that homeless love is different?
Yeah.
When a motherfucker is homeless,
Yeah.
they love you real good, but as soon as they get their name on another apartment, they start treating you different.
Conditional love.
Brand new.
That's why being needed is conditional.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
I don't want to be needed though. I'd rather be loved, just like wanted. I understand that could change too, but I don't want it. I don't want that needed shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because anything can fucking happen.
So I was on Spiritual World and I made a comment yesterday, I believe, and it's getting like a lot of traction right now.
I love that.
But basically, the question on Spiritual World was, it said something about, it was talking about,
You doing what I was doing.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
doing the Snap
The
shit
Uncle
now.
Snap.
The Uncle Snap.
But no, it was about calling somebody. It said, how do you forget to text somebody that you're genuinely interested in?
Oh wow.
And my answer,
Nigga, I be busy.
yeah, my answer was easy. Some of us have full lives. Just because I'm interested in you doesn't mean that
You my top priority.
yeah, that like I prioritize you.
I'm not gonna lie.
away, I just met you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm interested in you, but
I
I
got a
just
whole
met you.
life.
Right. I have some stuff I need to do. You know what I mean? So the next green flag is actually somebody who respects your boundaries. Somebody who respects
Yes.
their, you know what I'm saying, their growth in your life, basically. And I'm getting people going back and forth with me about this topic. You know what I'm saying? Because I want y'all to read the comment because it's actually going up right now. But basically all I was saying in the comment was some people get at you when they can. You know what I'm saying? And you have to understand that. If my son called me and say, Dad, I'm going through something, I need you, I might have to drop everything I'm doing.
Right.
Because that's my priority right now. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You have to earn that. You know what I'm saying? Some people's time is worth more than money. I think money is everything and it's not. Time you can't get back, bro. So
can't.
like I can't just be investing time in somebody I just met. You need to, in my opinion, and I feel the same way. Like I don't expect some women I just met to go into my beck and call. I think that's it. It's something like
The
that.
black man, he's.
No,
the one that
it was
provided that
something.
one.
No, it said something like, how do you forget to text somebody you're genuinely interested in?
Me personally,
Uh-huh.
if I'm genuinely interested in a person, I can't forget to text you.
Yeah.
I get that.
Like,
At
I-
least send you a good night.
Yeah, I'm gonna eventually say. So when I was dating,
always be thinking
I would
about
text them. Like if
At
I was really
least.
busy, I'd text them in the morning. I text around lunch, and then I'll probably call in the evening. You know what I'm saying? And that's just genuinely how like I do. But you gotta have that. I have it with I want it with like a healthy balance. 'Cause you gotta understand that I am busy, so I can't just be on my phone all day. I used to talk to women. They just want you to talk to them all day. I gotta put this
Yeah.
phone
That's my
down.
thing,
Like
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Like,
it's
do you
some
got
shit
a
I do.
job?
You feel me?
But see, some situations are unique. So me personally, I'm single, and I can tell you straight up, I work Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. And I work in a lab for 12 hours, no windows, no doors. You see what I'm saying? So no, I can't talk to you. And them some peak hours to meet somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like I can only go on a date on what, Wednesday night? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my life is a little unique when it comes to communication. You know what I'm saying? I personally find that to be a very big green flag in a woman if she can be like, oh no, I understand. Again, it comes down to maturity and respecting that understanding that
But
I
also-
know I ain't easy to date.
But also
I
too,
get
it
that.
takes that man just like you to actually communicate to that woman.
I get it.
You know, and if I think for a lot of people that are dating, when the person is not communicating in the text, like, hey, yeah, I'm busy or whatever, then a lot of people take that and be like, okay, well, he not interested or she not interested or
get it all the time.
you know, so
You don't text
that's
me back.
a big
I
thing.
think you're not interested.
It's a big thing with the text back.
consistent.
So
At least call me, because I'm really more of a phone call type of person. Like, I have no personality via text. I'm one of them, what you doing all day? Because I don't know what to say. I'm probably doing something my damn self.
Yeah.
So I've been forgot that you ever forgot you done asked a bit what she doing?
Yeah.
And then she be
then
like,
I-
and you ask her again, she be like, I just told you. Oh, that's just because I'm busy. It's
Yeah.
not because I don't know what to say. It's just because I'm busy. But like, you get me on the phone or
and
in
this
person,
generation don't talk on the phone
I'm
either.
FaceTime all
I don't
day.
like talking on the
Right.
phone. I don't like FaceTime, and I don't like none of this shit.
Yeah.
Text me. You can hit me whenever you want to if you text me. I'll just that motherfucker gonna be right there.
I'm not texting.
You can text me if you want to.
So that's definitely, so we're going through green flags. I'm gonna get one more in before we get out of here. This last one says that their actions align with their words. Green flag,
Oh,
right,
yeah.
right away.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
And I don't know why, but that's becoming a problem right now. It
Word is bond.
It's really becoming a
Straight up.
problem.
Word
right now.
is
Do you see
bond.
this in the dating world? Like, well, you kind of.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I I look and I'm just like, I'm just exploring my options because I feel like in the past I have not received what I wanted. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna date outside my race. I'm going to do different things, you know, and I feel like immediately, like if you're showing like a bad sign, it's like, okay, I need to, you know,
Back away.
yeah, respectfully.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I don't have time for it. You see my profile, like, period,
Low.
low.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
get that. That develops, by the way. People
Yeah.
think some people just got zero
But
tolerance
it's
to
respectfully though. It's like I want you to meet whoever you are going to meet. You know what I mean? And you know,
And then
We'll go
a
from
lot of
there.
people don't want to just or hear you just say what you're gonna do.
Right.
It's like show me.
right?
It's like
I ain't
don't
gonna
just
hold you. When you in a committed relationship for a while, the shit y'all be going through dating be seeming wild as
Yeah,
fuck.
it is.
It
I'm a-
is wild.
It
It
is.
is.
I couldn't imagine.
Wild, wild
It's
west.
poo poo in this dating
It
pool.
gotta be doo doo in there.
It's poo poo in this dating
takes a
pool.
lot of
Trying to
effort.
swim
If
through
you
the
say
shit.
It takes a lot
If
of
you
effort.
say it, you gonna
It's
keep
like-
swimming.
No,
in
I'm
shit.
saying it like as in, right? No, I agree.
If you
You're the worst that
expecting
I'm.
a turd, you gonna.
I got a question for you, though.
Hey, this
What?
is,
Is it-
hey,
is-
if
is
anything,
dating-
this is in the right step.
Is dating harder the older you get?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you,
It
you
is.
you have more common
Cause you
sense.
still young.
Yes.
You still
Yeah.
young and you still look young. So I,
Yeah.
I imagine
You be
the
thinking I
niggas
just
that's
spent
around
$3
your
on
age
this
don't look
motherfucker, I don't even
young
like
either.
Yes.
They don't look young.
I mean, I
vibing like you.
get all kinds of ages trying to date
Dates are
me,
very
but yes,
expensive.
it's because I'm not for the bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not for
These
the
can
bullshit.
definitely be free too.
These niggas having two different conversations.
Yes, right? For real.
You ain't hear the question I asked her?
He high, that's why.
I asked her, is dating harder the older
Yeah, I
you
heard it. And
get?
I said yeah because we have more common sense.
That's why I said, ask him, he old.
Yeah. I'm
Oh
on the
yeah,
shit.
that's right.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. It is
Yes.
very much harder because you dealing. Okay, women in my age group, for example, have been in enough shit. They ain't got time for none of your bullshit.
I like that.
You can have a bad day and that'll be your last day, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So they tolerance level.
love
I ask you
women,
about
bro.
your tolerance level.
Yes.
Because women in my age group, they don't, nigga. You can have one bad day of communication,
Right.
one bad day of being in a bad mood. Now you a sassy nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I ain't gonna call them bitter. They just tired, man.
I feel like
You
the
know what I'm
older the
saying?
woman is, the more accountable they are.
Yeah, but no, they
Older women are
motherfuckers
definitely accountable for their actions.
But I'll say
Man.
this, an older woman will come to me like, yeah, I don't know if this gonna work, but I will fuck you though. You know what I'm saying?
And I
Yeah,
like
we're
that.
very
Straight up.
straightforward.
And I love
We're very straightforward.
Okay, you know what I'm
Yes.
I love older women for that.
Yeah.
For that aspect of it, bro.
Yeah.
I adore older women because they are so
Straightforward.
sick and so straightforward, and it's like, okay,
You had no choice
I'm
but
gonna
to
tell you
respect
how
it.
we
how
gonna
I
kick
feel.
it. We gonna kick it, nigga, and that's gonna be it. Or you know, you gonna be my nigga, and that's what I want. I
Yeah.
want somebody to be my nigga right now. Like,
You ain't gotta fake it
and
as much
it
when
ain't
you
gonna
get to
ain't gonna
this
be no
age.
in between because
Oh,
that's what I want right
absolutely.
now.
When you get to
I
this
used to
age, you
mention
gotta
this
fake it
older
as
chick.
much.
My
You got them
roommates
older
used to
women-
call her
You got them
professional.
older women that don't care about having a nigga right now.
No.
They just wanna be on their own shit.
They wasn't in peace. They finally found peace,
Yeah.
and they don't want nobody fucking they shit up.
Straight up.
And guess
Right.
what? That ain't just women.
Hey,
Yeah.
You
that's
hear
a
what I'm
fact.
saying?
That's a
Right.
fact.
I've been arguing for years. I ain't arguing with another soul. If you come in here with a
Yes.
problem, that'll be your last day. I promise you right
The
now.
last day on what?
In Cornell Island, bitch.
I thought you meant on Earth. I said, that's how I look at Mr. Ballard.
Toxic?
Though, like
Unmatched.
when you've been praying
Unmatched.
for peace
Right.
for years and you finally get it, ain't nobody finna fuck
I
your
ain't gonna
shit
hold
up.
you.
Right.
When I cracked 30, it's like the day I woke up on my 30th birthday, I just completely understood what I want and who I am. And I've been a
good
total
feeling.
different person
And imagine
since I
waking up
turned
at 40.
30.
Right.
I'm hoping I get there, brother.
Hey, brother, that's
I
why
got-
I
I got
got
8 more years.
I'll be like, yeah,
I'm
and I'm
42.
glad to be here. Goddammit.
But
Yeah.
30, I just woke up with like, I even start dating with a purpose. That's how I think I found Marissa, because I started dating. I used to tell women, like, I'm not, like, I used to be, when I was dating, people be like, I'm just looking for a friend. Well, I'm not dating you to be a friend, so I'm going to leave you alone.
Yeah.
Damn, you can't be my friend? I'm not dating for a friend. I got enough fucking friends.
Yeah.
Okay? So the reason why I asked for your number, because one, I thought you were attractive, or I probably thought something was very cool about you.
Yeah.
Reason why I'm taking you on dates to see, are you compatible to be my girlfriend?
Yeah.
Reason why I should be my girlfriend, because I think, I want to see if you compatible to be my wife. Shit like that. But if you just think I'm just your friend, well, we need to disconnect. You have the right to be with who you want to be with, and I got a right to talk to who I want to talk to.
And that's when the
We friends. You
older
better pay
woman,
for some of these dates.
right? And that's when the older woman come in and she'll let you know.
You look like
Older
you
women
sound
tell you
like a
straight up.
fucking pimp when you said that.
Only women
Pay
tell you
from
straight up, I am
some dates.
dating.
Hey,
I am
that's some
dating
real
multiple
shit, though.
people.
That's some real shit though. Cause just talking in the realm of older women, bro. I got older women that I kick it with, and when we go out, they be like, they will invite me out and be like, "Don't worry about nothing. This on me."
Yeah, my homegirl did that the other day.
Where she at?
They be like, "Don't worry about nothing. This on me." And I be like, "All right, cool." But if it be a time, where I want to take her on a date, if it's ever a time where I want to take her out on a date,
Hold on.
if it's ever a time where I want to take her out on a date, and I want to go kick it with her, and I invite her out, I pay for it. If it's a mutual thing, sometimes we'll split that motherfucker. But they know, they understand what's going on. I mean, younger women just, it be something else.
I used to have a little older chick. I used to call her Puma because she wasn't quite old enough to be a cougar.
That about,
Yeah. I feel like if you 10
about
years-
35, 45.
Yeah, only 10 years. Yeah, at the time it was 35 because I was only 25.
35,
Oh, wow.
45.
But like the thing is, 10 years. If it's a 10-year to 12-year gap, you just a little Puma. You ain't quite cougarish.
Yeah.
But if you went to school with my mama, or could have went to school with my mama, you was a cougar.
Youngest is like 28.
You said
28.
the youngest you'll talk to?
Youngest
Youngest
I've
guy.
ever dated.
Oh, not me.
28.
The youngest I dated was like 22.
Yeah, my youngest.
I wasn't 30 at the time. I was in my 20s, but you know,
I can't date the 20s.
What's the oldest person you ever dated?
45. She a freaking in a bitch. She a
Right,
freaking in a
45.
She used to own. She owned a nursing company, like a home health aid company, and she had her own house built. And she liked me to be at her house every day. The only thing she liked that I had my own apartment, so I could go home if I want to. She just don't. And I'm like a hands-on nigga. Like I know how to cut grass and work on cars and shit. She liked that. She
was
liked
like,
that.
yeah.
Cheap labor, nigga.
Yeah. No, but she liked
Let
that
me
shit.
get so young,
I'm
tenderoni.
You know how you get
He gonna cut my grass, nigga.
You know how you get an older chick, say you know how to work on a car, and you really know what you're doing. She like, I need to get my oil change. I'm like, nah, baby, I'll change your oil for you.
Straight up.
So when you gonna change it, you said, and then I was out there changing. She done brought me some lemonade and shit. I said, hold on, bitch. How you knew I like lemonade?
Y'all seen Bill Nuts, boy. You can't be no handyman, goddamn.
Gave me no handyman.
But okay, so today we went over green flags. We went over beauty. We talked about beauty and the beauty standards. I thought that was really cool, man. Thank you again for joining us for that segment. And we talked about green flags, and I think this is pretty fun. So we went down the list. Basically, green flags. We're looking at people when you're dating. Make sure that you're looking at their words, match their actions. Did anybody else remember any of them? Just like class. Make sure you show your support for them. Respect.
Make sure you can have personal space. And
Personal space, respecting boundaries, exactly. They have a life of their own. They encourage you to have a life of your own. My favorite one, I forgot it. The conflict. How they handle conflict. So these are all things like mix and match that we're looking for now. So instead of y'all complaining about shit in the pool, let's start looking for
a net to get the doo-doo out.
get your net. Start scooping out the doo-doo. So these are some tips that can help you kind of scoop the doo-doo to the side at least so you can swim clear through that motherfucker.
Cause you'll never know where you'll find your love. I found Marissa on BLK.
Be okay.
I found her on BLK.
I ain't never been on that one.
Slid in my DM, said, "Hey, handsome," and they been up.
Could be an advertisement.
Hey, BLK, I fuck with your
Be
boy.
okay, holla at your boy.
Look at
Hey, I read this November 11 to BLK if y'all want to slide. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, this is a real fun show, man. I had a lot of fun with y'all today, man. We're gonna wrap it up. I thought it was a lot of solutions being said again in the live, man. We try to come with solutions. We're gonna go out on a fun question. Here we go. Y'all ready for this one?
We're ready.
What's an insult that you'll never forget?
Oh, I got one right now.
Oh shit. Here we
I remember
go.
one time a comedian told me I smell like I live alone.
Oh my God.
And I'm gonna tell you who it was. It was Michael Blackson. I opened up for Michael Blackson.
Oh my
So
God.
he was telling you stink.
And I was like, you trying to say I'm stink? He like, no, it ain't stink. You just smell like you don't live with nobody.
That's wild, because I don't know what to do with it.
I know what to do with it.
That's crazy. He probably had a different face, bro. That's crazy.
That's the worst shit somebody ever told me.
Y'all want to open up on this? Y'all want to open this
Worst
box or
and
no?
best.
Worst insult y'all ever
Worst
received?
insult I
Yeah.
ever received?
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably some shit about me being African or something.
Damn, you do look a little African.
I'm half African. My daddy from Senegal.
I believe
My
that.
mama from Mississippi. My daddy from Senegal. But yeah, when people found out I was African,
Nigga
niggas
slave
had
black.
all types of jokes for me, bro. Like that African booty scratcher
Booty
was
scratcher.
prominent, nigga. And I'm from Mississippi, so niggas ain't got no new jokes. Niggas keep coming with the same old
African
joke
booty
over and over
scratcher.
again. So you always an African booty scratcher, nigga. You always got BBs and all that type of shit. So yeah, I mean, I don't take insults like that, bro. Niggas can talk they shit how they want to, bro. I don't take insults like that.
You
Especially
sound bothered in the motherfucker.
especially my. I mean, when I was younger, of course, nigga.
That African booty scratcher.
This shit hurt my feelings when I was younger, but nowadays, as I'm older, you know, niggas can talk shit how they want to, bro. Niggas that talk shit now just mad
Do
because
I
I'm better
remember
than them.
mine?
Remember something somebody said to you that's still with you?
I would say, a lot of people tell me I don't got no filter.
Nigga, they ain't no
You
insult.
don't got no filter.
I don't.
Characteristic.
Well, I don't know, cause I mean, shit about my height. I always get about
I can
my
tell you
height.
the worst,
You is
the
little.
worst
You-
thing.
I am
ever
not
said.
little.
Do you
That's
remember?
another thing too. When
Do you
people
have a
say
short joke you remember?
Ooh.
a short
Somebody got you
joke,
good? Yeah. You can't
oh
remember.
no, because I mean, see, the short jokes don't get to me now that I'm older. When I was younger, they would, you know. But I never wanted to be taller.
Yeah.
That's the thing. When I'm little, but I never wanted to be tall.
Yeah.
So
Women being little ain't never been no
no,
problem.
I'm like, and I love to be. I'm,
get your ass
I'm
flipped like a
petite and I
pancake.
love it. No, see, you think so, and it's not that easy. It's not that easy, but yes, but no, it's just short jokes. I would say for me.
Desiree, you remember anything?
I'm only thinking about the best ones.
The ones that actually, I don't like the ones where you got laughed at. I like the ones where you laugh with them. You know what I'm saying? Like they got you good.
I would say
be commenting
my
on
teeth.
shit.
When I was
So,
younger.
I mean, I don't have a worst, but I always have a best. Like they always call me Lizzo, and I'm just like, I don't like I'm.
I can see
laughing with
Lizzo,
you
though.
Because what are you talking about?
Lizzo's
man?
pretty.
So
And
lit,
she
though.
great.
God,
you
this
know?
so lit.
And
though.
she great.
But-
So
Worse.
You can't play no flute
Okay,
though.
so I will never forget this. When I was growing up, I grew up in San Diego, so around like Imperial, like I had a best friend, and we were walking down the street with her mom. Somebody was like, "Hey," and we like looked to the side, and she was like, "Baby, you got some nice kneecaps." And I was like,
kneecaps.
I don't know how to say
It's like, oh, okay.
The worst, I
And
can tell you the
now
worst
this
insult I said.
Like
I-
you said.
I told our girl I was talking to, I said she had Dorito shaped titties.
Oh, wow.
And she had a 12-year-old boy chest.
Oh, my God.
Not Doritos shit.
We didn't end up together after that because she, yeah.
Yeah.
Because my problem is, as a comedian, I just be saying shit. And to me, it's funny. And I be thinking, you gonna ha 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 with me? And then y'all be like, nah, that hurt my
That's on my
feelings.
profile too.
Lex, what about
Hey, Lexus, do you remember your worst insult?
Somebody said I was dark skinned. I'm sorry.
I was like, what?
I'm weak as hell.
I can't think of the worst, but I can think of the most recent. So I
Okay.
was dating a guy who was used to dating very smaller women, like 115 pounds. Like all of his exes were like under 120, and I am not anywhere near 120.
You,
123.
And yeah,
You're not that far away from it now.
Yeah,
Let's
close
relax.
to it. So he told me that he was showing one of his clients a picture of me, and he was like, "Yeah, like I was showing him a picture, and I was like, yeah, she's thicker." But like the way he said it, kind of made it seem like he was like,
That's
He called you a.
like call me fat. Like I'm saying, like.
Hey, you ever call a girl a BBW that they don't think she is?
But she's like thicker,
thicker.
like
Thicker than all the
like,
other
like,
girls that I used to date. It's like, no,
like
for real.
Was he white?
That's a no.
no,
You think white
That
girls?
mean no.
no. I
That'll tell you that.
You look like you too
into
socially
girls.
conscious to date a white dude. To
She's like,
have a nigga feeling bad about himself. You are a colonizer.
That's exactly what I would call her.
Yes,
Like, it's
colonizer. What about you?
Yeah.
Man, I ain't gonna hold you. I laughed a little bit with it. We was younger, so it was funny back then. But I used to have like really big lips, and
He used to.
yeah, I do it too. I like them now.
Them big ass soup coolers,
I
nigga.
like them now. I like them. They do what they do. But no, this kid we was joning or whatever. St. Louis, we call it joning. We was joning in class and shit. And the nigga said something like, "Bitch ass nigga, you can kiss everybody in here." And the way he said it, everybody fell out laughing, bro. I was like, well. And he stole me. I was like, damn, that was good. I couldn't even do nothing about it because it was the delivery. St. Louis niggas Jones niggas. St. Louis niggas talk slow.
I'm crying because I can hear it.
Yeah, he was like, oh, bitch ass nigga, you can kiss everybody in here. Like, the way he said it. Like, at the same time, I could kiss everybody in the room at the same time. Like, I was like, all right, bro.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. You know what I miss about the old days, bro? Niggas could really like roast, and it wasn't no problem, bro. Bro, it's niggas to this day, cause I'm
It's
known for
bullying
roasting
now.
in my hometown before I'm known for
bullying now.
anything else. Niggas, when I go back home, I had niggas coming. I remember my homeboy AJ Jenkins. In 2011, he got drafted by the 49ers, bro. This nigga come home. And I see him in the mall. He like, bro, roast me one more time, bro. I'm like, bro. He like, fire me up, bro. Like, I like niggas love it like a nigga that could just. Everybody know a nigga from high school that just like.
Know how to get
I
him.
went and I was that nigga that. And I was at ROTC, so I used to have to defend myself real quick. Fire nigga up, teachers, everybody.
It was the nigga that you was scared to laugh at when somebody joned on him. So like, if like, let's say you was the nigga that was like, I knew you would fuck me up. If a nigga was joning on you, I wouldn't laugh at
Cause you know what I'm about to say?
Cause they gonna be like, I know you ain't no guy.
I done called pretty bodies with that one.
Gonna call you right now.
I know you ain't laughing. I'm like, oh.
Hey, had a lot of fun with y'all today, man. Shout out to the Red Cup gang. Shout out to the Hookah Tay in the building, man. My boy Hookah Tay in the building, man. Shout out to Dream Radio 619 High Angle, man. Did you enjoy yourself, D?
I did.
Today was fun, right? It was more lighter than last. More lighter.
Hella lighter.
More lighter.
You just say lighter.
I just said it. I know. I put extra in there.
More lighter.
I knew what you
Cause
said.
lighter, the ER already signifies less than.
Oh wow.
Mr. Two Masters over here.
Mr. Two Mouths.
Yes.
So today was okay?
Oh, today was dope.
Did you take anything away from it?
Not to say that the swimming pool has doo-doo.
We gonna speak value.
Yes.
We gonna speak positivity in our world.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I like that. Big dog, thanks for joining us today, man. No problem, man. No, this nigga, man. You got any events coming up?
They got Juneteenth coming up.
Juneteenth.
June 17th.
What we doing
Yeah,
this year?
Juneteenth.
Liberty Station. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do another alligator this year.
Alright.
So I'm taking
Oh, yeah, you-
donations.
that
for
was
the
you?
alligator.
Yeah.
Ah, that was you. No, I didn't even get the alligator because by the time I got there, it was
Oh
gone.
yeah,
I have
motherfucker
a
killing
food
that shit.
festival in La Jolla going on the 20th.
Okay.
And it's going to be amazing. It's our third one. And yeah, come on out.
It's the 20th of May.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm being
yeah.
Florida.
Food festival.
Oh yeah, food festival time.
Like that.
So thanks for joining us again today. Can you tell the people where they can find you?
I am Melodic D on Instagram.
Melodic D on Instagram. Did you enjoy today?
Oh
Pause.
yeah, it was amazing.
It was fun?
Yeah.
Did you take anything
I
away from
enjoyed
it?
A lot. Like
Okay.
I'm gonna unpack this. Like as my therapist would say, let's unpack this.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna do that.
Okay, awesome. Lex, thanks for joining me, co-hosting with me today, man.
Of course.
You chilling?
Thanks for having me. Yeah.
You enjoy
Hope
it?
I asked enough questions.
Yeah, you did. You asked enough questions. You stayed engaged. You kept the people going. You know what I'm saying? Did you enjoy today?
I did.
Okay.
I love
You
conversations
take something from
like
it?
these. Yeah. Dating conversations is fun.
Okay.
So everyone has different perspectives.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like today personally because we didn't get into the versus battle thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we actually talked about solutions. You see,
Because you ain't got no hurt niggas on the panel.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But you see it all the time, and everybody get tired of talking about this shit, man. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But I think today we brought a different perspective to the whole shit. So I'm glad we could do that today. Joey, what you got
You.
for the people, man?
Hey, you know what I'm gonna say?
Okay.
I said at the end of every show.
Okay.
Those who seek God in the 11th hour typically die at 10:30.
Hey, man, Ibaba, say hi.
Step on the devil's
Hey,
neck.
thank you for joining us, Indica Live. We will be back next week, man. Thanks again. All right? We're gonna get
Thank you.
Good job. Y'all niggas ain't trying to go to hell.